And now we're here.
Yeah, mate.
Hey.
Oh well, do you wanna start this one now with a little intro or something?
Oh, well,
For yourself?
I did have something in mind for like a kind of an intro-y vibe.
Okay.
Yeah, but well, nice to meet you, Jack, and good to see you again, Shane.
Okay,
Yes,
good to
thank you
see
very
good to-
much.
Thanks for inviting us.
hippos.
Yeah, baby, we're here, baby. Woo! Hundy, hundy, hundy,
Hundy.
Get her out.
Hundy,
Yeah.
hundy hippos.
hundy, hippos.
Hundy,
That's it, bro.
That's the
oh,
one.
Man, I mean, at first I was trying to get Shane on the podcast, and you said you're keen for it.
Yeah.
And I was like, booyah, I'm getting one hippo. I thought I felt really lucky there. And then Shane said, yeah, would you want Jack in it as well? I'm like, if I can get both hippos, then yes, please.
Mate, we're the hundy hippos.
The hundy hippos.
Plural.
Yeah, not hundy hippo.
That's true.
You'd just be interviewing Shane if you just had me. Unfortunately.
And I would have loved to too.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
And it was just been officially one half of the hundy hippos.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. But hey, mate, we're here now. You
Oh,
know.
man.
Welcome to Mount Albert.
Oh, thank you for having me. Yeah, so thank you for letting me use your setup too.
No worries, man.
Oh my goodness, this is an amazing setup.
Should we let them know this is the maiden voyage right now for our podcast setup? This is the first official use. We haven't even used it.
I feel honored, if
There you go,
anything.
mate. There you go. Everything goes, mate.
Everything goes.
He's our hamster.
I'm the lab hippo.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Oh man, so good to be here. I, prepared some. I did some research on you guys. Did some background digging, but I couldn't find. I mean, I just heard some brief story just now. But how did you guys meet?
Mate,
We'll let Jack tell that. Sorry.
look. Okay.
Tells a better way every time.
The year was 2015. Okay. Grafton Hall. Shout out Grafton Hall. Legends. Only legends are born there.
After giraffes, right?
Yeah, that's it, bro.
Grafton Giraffes.
No, Grafton. Oh, no. It was Grafton Giants. Made no sense. Giraffes was way better. Shout out Walter. Oh, anyway. Yeah,
Walter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, mate, that's a whole nother yarn in itself, bro. Anyway, so yeah, it was 2015 at the hall. It was my second year at Grafton. And, I was just there, bro. Me and my mates were all second years. Just having dinner, bro, in our dining hall. And then next minute, Shane comes up, bro. Sits down at our table. Honestly, we look up, we're like, what's this guy think he's up to?
So I'm
like,
the
hey.
first year, right?
Yeah.
The
Right.
second year.
Oh.
There's a obvious because our hall was multi-year.
Right.
There's definitely like a taboo where like first years, second years are second years, and you don't try to mingle just at the first week. but carry on.
On the
Yeah.
all week.
Eh?
On the all week.
Yeah,
You know?
well, it was like, it was that before classes had started, so it was that week. Anyway, yeah, so this guy sits down, and like me and my mates are like looking at him. He's like, hey guys, how you going? My name's Shane. He's like, oh, hey, Shane. And we all introduce ourselves, like, hey, Shane. Oh, I'm Jack. He's like, oh, lovely to meet you, Josh. He's like, oh,
You said
and anyways, I was carry on like, oh, so where are you from, Josh? Oh, I'm from Hamilton, bro. So anyway, it went on for about like 2 weeks of this guy thinking that my name was Josh. Had to break it off. Oh, had to break it to
Oh
him.
man.
My mates are like, you got to tell him. I was like, bro, it's like kicking a puppy. I just can't. Like, no, he'll be all right. I was like, messaged them on Facebook. I was like, oh, yeah, bro, hey. Nah, my name's Jack, not Josh. Immediately, this guy's like, bro, what the hell? What the hell? I've been calling you Josh this whole time. I was like, oh, no.
Oh, you blame it on him.
Yeah.
No one corrected me. So it's like I heard the wrong thing. I went with that, and no one bothered to correct me.
And you were telling, like, everyone else, hey.
I was asking, oh yeah, bro, have you met this green guy, Josh, on sixth floor? Like, no, there's no Josh on sixth floor. The second year Josh. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. And the reason why he messaged me on Facebook, so we were in like a hall meeting, and I just get a friend request from Jack Tyler,
Right.
and I'm like, hey, the picture does not match the name. So I messaged him, I was like, hey, and that's why I'm like, hey, your name's Jack. I'm calling you Josh this whole time.
Oh.
And then, there we go. He broke. It's like, yeah, man. Couldn't
Man.
break it to you.
Yeah, couldn't break it to him. But then after that, we're having dinner again and we're yarning there at our table. And I was like, oh, yeah, well, boys, you know, him and the other first years, some of the other first years, I was like, all right, we're having a party tonight in my room. If you guys want to come along, you can. Oh, yeah. But you guys have to do scrumpy hands.
Right.
All right. And so you know what scrumpy hands are, right?
Yes.
So you have to buy 2 scrumpies, tape them to your hands, and you can't take them off until you've finished them. You know, classic New Zealand drinking culture for you. Anyway, they were like, yeah. Shane's like, yep. I was like, okay, guys, so 6 p.m. Fuck, or anywhere after 5, just turn up. They're like, okay, yeah, cool. And I was like, you have to do scrumpy hands. They're like, all right. So anyway, 5 o'clock on the dot, this guy knocks on the door. I was like, hey, I was like, got your scrumpies? He's like, yeah, man. I was like, oh, awesome, we got some tape. He's like, oh, so is this all like, you know, giving him the tips like, try skull 1, bro. So then you got 1 free hand and you can just, you know, take your time on the second.
True.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, cool. Anyway, then all of his other mates turned up. They're like, hey. I was like, hey, bro, fuck. Where's your scrumpies? Like, oh, were you serious? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, oh, I thought you were kidding. Like, bro, how dare you? Shane's in here.
Oh, with the role model.
Yeah, Shane's in here with 2 scrumpies taped to his hand. Look at him. You like look back. It's like a movie scene, like looking between us. Like, hey guys. They were like, oh, I was like, you guys get out of here. Come back with scrumpies and you can come in. And a couple didn't, some others didn't.
Oh,
Yeah, and then from that moment on, bro, that's when I knew.
Initiated.
that's how you knew.
And this is where this photo comes from,
Yes.
bro. This is as soon as we taped these scrumpies to his hands.
See the hope in my eyes.
Yeah, bro.
Man.
The first time he's ever done scrumpy hands too.
Oh, good on you, Shane.
Was not a successful attempt.
How so?
I didn't finish.
Or did it? But it would have still remained in your hand the whole night, then, right?
You made it until I passed out. So yeah, no, it was a messy night. I think I got through 1.
You got through
I
one,
got through
definitely.
1. I had a hand free, and then I just couldn't get through the other one. And
Yeah.
that was like one of my first very big drinking nights, like to that extent.
Ooh.
And that's just, you know, huge New Zealand drinking culture. I was all good. But one of the main problems was because I had gained respect from the other people in the year, and everyone was like, oh yeah, cool as. People were feeding me shots as well.
Ah, yeah.
So-
Right.
I'd be going around with the Trumpy hands. They're like, oh, look at him. He did it. He's committed. What a man. And then they'll be like, sweet, take a shot with me. And then they'll just like, I'd be like, oh, sweet as. And then I'd pull the shot down my mouth. So that unsuccessful first attempt.
man.
But it was, you know, other things were gained that night.
Yes.
I'd say it was a hugely successful night, bro. Especially for a first attempt.
Man, the
You know?
cloud.
Bro,
As a first year,
as a first
going
year
into a hole.
Yeah.
power move. Power. I'm telling you, like from that day on, everyone was like, yeah, he's all good. Like, he is all, I'll vouch for him. He's all good.
And I think, you know, you studying like, what did you study, Shane?
So
I
my
know
first
what
year,
you're
I was
doing
studying
now.
health science.
Health science. Oh, shit.
I was yeah, we're doing the whole pre-med thing. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
right.
I was, so that was 2015.
Sure.
I was like, I got good grades at school, so I was like, yeah, let's try this out. Might as well try, you know.
Interesting.
And yeah, went through it first year, and then obviously didn't get it, but that's where I was at the start, and then
Yeah.
didn't continue with health science because I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I know what you're doing now, which is an events manager, right?
Yeah,
And-
that's my paying job.
Yeah, and you know, you turning up to that first party with scrumpies in your hand, it's kind of goes with your job title, right? Like I feel like you're committed.
You come full circle.
Scrumpy hands, so event manager.
Come full circle.
Humble beginnings.
That, to be honest, when people heard that, like what I was studying after, they're like, "That, yeah, that's a bit more of you." Like, because I knew, like, yeah, I could do like health sci if I like want, like, you know, people can study it, people can like get through the degree, but doesn't necessarily match the personality type.
Yeah.
But when they found out I was studying like creative tech, and then later on done a minor in event management, they were like, oh yeah, that's pretty bang on.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
But
True.
a little amendment to the story. Like it's kind of it makes me sound a little bit less cool. But at the start, I actually was friends. Like I knew people on their table from back in Rotorua.
Right.
So there's our good mate Janelle, and then Ryan Winkle as well. There's the other guy. I went to school with them. They were a bit older than me, and they were also second and third years, and they were Jack's mates. So that's one of the first reasons why I went to the table, because like I recognized someone I knew, and then hey man, how you doing? And then introduce you got to introduce yourself to the whole table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
But it was like especially for me and
Cold call.
my two other mates that were there, like we were sort of like you sit down.
Who the hell is this?
Who the hell are you?
But yeah, that's basically the story how we met,
True.
and then friendship just flourished from there.
Yeah.
Bro, yeah,
Yeah.
it really did. I don't even know. Can't even remember like the first time either. Like our mutual love for like Marvel and stuff.
Yes.
I think 'cause,
Even
like
was it when we first went? Was it Guardians of the Galaxy? We went as a whole.
we went to the Avengers 2 as a whole.
Oh, as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
then
We should say, like, for the listeners that's been living under a rock who haven't heard of the Hundi Hippos, you know, it's
yes, introduce us. Yes.
yeah. So correct me if I'm wrong, but it's New Zealand's finest pop culture podcast, and you discuss, you know,
Sorry, I gotta.
There you go. You correct them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am the.
Yeah,
I'm
you
that
correct
guy.
them, mate.
New Zealand's hundiest.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
oh, so your podcast name is Hundi Hippos.
Yeah.
I thought it was fine.
Yeah, see, there you go. There you
Oh,
go.
my bad.
Simple
my
mistake.
bad.
Simple
Yeah.
mistake.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
You know, you've heard it straight from the hippo's mouth now. Mate,
Now I
so
know. Now I
you
know. New Zealand's hundiest pop culture podcast.
Yes.
You
Correct.
discuss all things pop culture, you know, fandom things.
Yeah.
And one of your specialities is Marvel.
Yes.
It's like
Yes.
your love for it is like the biggest.
Yeah. Brings us
You
joy. Brings us joy.
Yeah.
It really does, you know, and that's where it all started from, was just the joy, the joy of it. Hey,
Honestly, it's been years of, that you grew up with that stuff. So it just, definitely brings joy.
And that for you guys, kind of the mutual love for it dates back to first year uni.
No.
Or did you say? Or,
nah, oh no,
or like the kind of
Like-
finding out.
yeah, finding out
Yeah.
that we both were really into it.
I think it was just, it was sometime along the line, we just started posting trailers on each other's Facebook page.
Yeah,
Like, bro, this looks hundy, this looks epic.
Right.
I think it definitely was one of the hall outings that we did to one of the Marvel movies,
2015.
because I remember we were waiting in line and like Shane was like hard out talking about it like before we were going in. It's like, oh, sure. I was like, bro, yeah, I heard that too. And I'm excited for this. And then I remember I was like, oh, fuck, I'll sit by you. But like me and our other mates had just done an all-nighter to finish a project. So I was like, oh, fuck. I was like trying like mentally to like keep up with like what he was saying and stuff. Yeah, it's awesome, bro.
Oh, that's
So-
sick. What were you studying, Jack?
I was studying health sciences as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then I was studying biological sciences, and then I found out, I don't want to do these.
And where did you go from there?
And then now I'm working in mental health, so I've been working in mental health since then.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So it's sort of like, it was like an avenue that I didn't even think of,
Yeah.
or didn't even know existed. And then, then went down there.
So do you talk to like people?
I work in forensics. So I work with people who have been through like the justice system because they were mentally unwell.
Right.
Things like that.
Man, that must be quite tough sometimes, on you, right?
Sometimes,
As well,
bro. But like it's rewarding stuff. And
For
the
sure.
guys I work with are cool as. But
Yeah.
it's all good.
No, that's sick. That's sick.
Yeah. And now, now I'm a hundy hippo.
In the Hundi Hippos, the hundiest podcast. If you haven't watched it, you should watch it. No, sorry. Watch it and listen to it.
You really should. I'm telling you right now.
Well, wait. Do you hear that?
Oh, yeah, I think I do.
Yeah,
Do
no.
you hear that?
Yeah.
I think it's time for everything is explained. Oh, it's still going. Sorry, I picked a 3-minute long theme song. I'll cut.
There we
Okay,
go.
I'll cut the
There we
music.
go.
I'll cut the music from here. Yeah.
We'll work that out in post. Bro.
Yeah,
Work that
yeah.
out in post.
And now we're back.
So everything is explained segment.
Yes.
It's a purely original segment that I thought of myself just over a couple of days.
What was involved?
So what you do is you have to explain something, and I'm gonna explain what you have to explain. But here's the catch. Here's the catch. You have to explain what I'm about to say under 47 seconds.
Oh. Who's making these rules, Pascal?
Again, original idea.
Yeah.
I don't make the rules, guys. I don't make the rules.
Who does?
I don't make the rules. It's 47
Yeah.
seconds. That's what I'm
Pretty
told.
tight. It's pretty tight.
Yeah, that is.
My phone's recording the episode right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So if you wanna time each other, and I'm gonna tell you,
Oh, we'll go off this.
we'll go off this.
Yeah.
So everything is explained. It's a segment where Jack and Shane have to introduce themselves under 47 seconds. So you have to introduce yourselves, but you have to include these two things: your proudest accomplishment that's non-academic. So it can't be academic related or work related.
Easy.
Proudest accomplishment. And happiest childhood memory.
Ooh. Okay, and are we doing this at the same time?
No.
Individually.
Individually, yeah. So you get
Okay.
47 seconds each.
All right.
Yeah.
I feel like Jack should
So,
go first.
I was going to say, look, we're here at Shane's house, all right? Here in Mount Albert.
Kind of
So
makes sense. So Jack will
I'll go
first.
first.
guess
Alright.
first,
47 seconds.
47 seconds.
Okay.
All
Pascal,
right.
lead
Well,
us in, lead us in.
someone tell me when to start.
Okay.
Tell me when the time starts.
Oh, looks like it's already started.
So
mate.
you're
Oh,
going.
okay.
No.
Okay. Kia ora, guys. Well, my name is Jack Ty. I'm one half of the Hundi Hippos. I'm from Hamilton, Waikato Haere. I'm Māori, Manupoto hard. Woo! Go the King Country. I really love Marvel stuff. I'm actually really good at maths as well. My proudest accomplishment is probably becoming part of the Hundi Hippos. And my best childhood memory is probably eating those. Remember those tie-dye popsicles? Those like coloured ones. Oh, actually, 5-cent lollies. 5-cent lollies and 50-cent cheeseburgers from McDonald's as a kid.
I think
that's
that's time.
And I'm going to cut it there.
And damn, 2 seconds to go.
2 seconds to go.
2 seconds to go.
Oh, wow.
There you go, mate. I
Not
just
bad.
wanted to give you some editing room. All right. Easy.
I don't know how much I learned about you. But I learned that you're good at maths.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did hear in one of the Hundy episodes
Yeah.
that like, but on that one, maybe you're creating content on that because you're getting some answers wrong there,
Yeah.
but it
I
was purely playing a character. I'm guessing.
Yeah. It was purely for the average maths goer out there.
Right.
Just to give some context, just so they can see both sides
Definitely.
of the. I don't know what you know about maths.
That was his
Right.
character.
if you know anything about maths at all,
True.
Pascal.
That is a fair
But,
point.
Yeah, there's two sides to the coin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see.
There's both light and dark. Wherever there's light, there's also shade. There's shadow. So got to show both sides.
What's 5 times 3, Jack?
15.
Oh, that was fast.
So you got it.
See, that was the character he was playing. I
There
was
it
stuck
is.
in the Hundy mindset. I couldn't think my way out of that.
See, and that's it. That's when when you got the real me, Pascal.
That's you. That's the authentic
Yeah.
Jack.
I have
I'm
seen him on. He does those quiz show down in Christchurch.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Like a lot of different celebrities and stuff like that. And what it's called?
Brain Busters.
Brain Busters.
Brainbusters.
So really, that's a kids show. That's a kids quiz show.
Okay.
Yeah. So they have adults on for the celebrity version, and one of the questions that I asked them was, "Do you guys make these like harder because we're adults?" They're like, "No, we give you the exact same questions that we give to the kids." And when they read the first question, I was like, What the hell? What sort of 10-year-old answering this? This is crazy. I got through it though.
But I heard since I left school, the NCA has been getting harder.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, because kids these days seem like they're getting dumber.
Well, obviously, if they can answer the things that you thought that was hard for you at 10, that's smart.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah,
Maybe.
true.
We'll see. We'll see.
I don't know. I reckon they did make them harder.
Well,
Okay.
next up, you know what's coming, Shane.
Is it my turn?
You remember the two requirements in this 47
Oh,
seconds.
could you just remind me again, please? I just need a bit of a reminder.
So the first one, proudest accomplishment.
Okay.
Second one, happiest childhood memory. And your time starts now.
Oh, no. Okay.
That's 3 seconds worth of arms.
So my name is Shane. I'm from Rotorua. I'm living up in Auckland. I like to run. I like to play music. I am a podcaster. I'm an event manager. One of my favorite best accomplishments is creating something with one of my best mates, Jack, called the Hippos.
Woo.
Also running my first marathon. One of my best achievements. Because I didn't think I could do that. My favorite childhood memory, I don't know really, but probably. I don't know. Let's see. Mowing the lawns for the first time on the farm. It was really cool because I felt like I knew something. Yeah.
My man. And time. 3 seconds
What?
to go, Shane.
What?
3 seconds to go, Shane.
My heart is pumping right now.
However,
Sorry, Pascal. Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off here. I just need to address the hippo in the room.
please.
But who, as a child, loves mowing the lawn?
For the first time.
Yeah, not the 1,000th
For the
day.
1,000th time. But for the first time, you're
My
like,
man,
I'm a big kid.
That really threw me off.
my man, really.
Yeah.
You're really running out of time, and you said blowing the moon was your happiest childhood memory.
I remember,
why not?
so when I was 6 years old,
Man.
man, I used to love mowing a huge paddock.
Yeah.
For
He's
all
seen-
day in the sun.
He's seen my house, so like it's a lifestyle block. So it's like a lot of grass.
Huge.
Damn.
But yeah, no, I guess because it relates to just being outside back at home and like fresh air and the sun in my childhood home.
Right.
So like I think that's why it's a happy memory.
True.
Is like that's what could pop up. I don't know. Everything
Okay.
else was like
Maybe it's just burned into your memory.
Yeah.
That's all you know is mowing lawns and and good
it-
clay.
Because that's the only memory you have. By default, it's the happiest memory.
exactly.
Well, I don't know whether to laugh or to feel sad. I'm like,
Oh, well, like you had a decent like.
That's
like,
true.
Like it was alright. It was good. Like I I wasn't.
You enjoyed it.
Yeah, like I grew up like my mum always made sure I was looked after, so I wasn't like.
Yeah.
So,
As long as you mowed the lawns.
yeah. But like there's so many memories. Like I don't know. Oh, I can say there's a whole bunch of stuff. I used to have an annual Guy Fawkes party, like or gathering at my house.
Oh, cool.
That's one like a memory, I guess. But like I was just thinking without anybody else.
Yeah.
Thing that was like something like I would remember. It'd either be
true.
mowing lawns or teaching myself how to ride my bike. Yeah.
Oh,
Did you teach yourself?
That's
Yeah,
tough
I just
too.
just got I ran there was a bike at our house. I think it was my brother's old one, and I just would just get on it, and like I was older because no one ever taught me, so I was like I was probably around like 9 or 10, and I would just like hop on it and just like go down the hill like
Really?
without any knowing how, just
That's
like,
handy.
and just like
That is handy.
hate crashing all the time, but just getting up and improving every
Oh.
time, just like trying to, and then I remember like crashing into my lemon trees and falling down the hill and all that stuff. But yeah, no, eventually learned how to ride a bike.
Oh,
Yeah.
good on you, Shane.
Yeah, a lot of my childhood was teaching myself how to do things.
Oh,
But, yeah,
good on
yeah,
you, bro. Yeah. Independent fellow, right?
Independent king.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying
Good on
to
you.
be.
Do you reckon that translates to other things too? You know, you keep failing and then you're getting back up and trying again.
I'm
And
trying to save us, guys.
because
Yeah.
Hundi Hippos could use some of that.
No, it is. In terms of like running and stuff like that.
Yeah, true.
I'm not the textbook runner. I'm a go out there, you try it, just you feel it out for yourself kind of thing.
Oh, so
Like,
do you mean like you don't plan anything out or
I did a bit of research online and stuff like that, but I didn't like you take advice from people, but you don't follow everybody's advice. So you can listen
Trial
to
and
people's
error.
advice. Yeah, trial and error. You go out. So I learned the hard way. So I went out, you know, you get all the blisters, you get all like everything, and then you learn that, oh, I should get better socks, I should get better shoes,
Yeah.
I should lubricate my feet.
Yeah, lubricate your nipples.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That blew
for
my
real,
mind.
for real.
lubricate your nipples, or you put band-aids on your nipples, you protect them.
Ah,
Yeah.
I've heard that too.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
else you bleed. Yeah. But that's only if you've got like a bigger chest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So if you ever watch a marathon, you like it's a common sight to see not really women, but men like the shirt's just like bleeding. Like it's like from there. Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's a memory. That's a childhood memory. Watching my cousin like do the marathon around Rotorua, like, and just seeing people like blood tears like hanging down there. But yeah, so like you just learn the hard way, and yeah, and that's and then I've gotten to where I am. Not like I probably could have had an easier job if I did more research, but like it's just the way it is. Like I tried just to know myself more and then do it,
Yeah.
and then just kind of trial and error.
Yeah.
But then now I try, if anyone else picks up running or anyone else wants to do something, I try my best to be like, here's my knowledge. I'll help you through this.
Ah.
Well, let's modify it for yourself, but don't like learn from my mistakes.
Yes.
Don't, like
Like,
I'll help you out.
I remember when he was just getting into running too, because like, I think, it might have been like I was coming up to see you, and you were just like, oh yeah, if you come home around this time, I'm just going for a 15K run. And I was like, what? What? 15K? Oh yeah. Nah, I'm running, bro. Yeah, I'm marathon. Gonna run a marathon. I was like, whoa,
Just like that.
just like that,
Just like that.
And then it was crack up like, I would, like I'd come up, and then it would be like, oh yeah, I'm going for a 20K run now. I was like, oh,
That's
whoa.
like 4 nightmares.
bro. Oh, it really
That's
is,
like
bro.
4 nightmares for you, Jack.
Yeah, it is. Oh, see, that's why you break them up, bro. You can't run it all in a row. Only 5K increments here, bro.
True. Because
Yeah.
you'll have a nightmare,
Yeah,
run 5K,
yeah,
and you're like, okay, that's out.
Yeah,
That's out.
feel
You
better.
exercise the
Yeah.
demons,
exactly.
come back.
Have a shower, calm my mind again if I
Yes.
can. And if I can't, I'll just run on the spot for a couple of hours until like my mind's clear.
Couple of hours.
Oh, it depends how long, bro.
True,
Yeah,
true.
It depends how long.
Time
Yeah.
on feet.
Yeah. Usually it's only about one, but about 1 hour. But yeah,
Keep it
after
short.
that,
Yeah.
that's about it. But this guy, this is
20K.
that's the definition of it's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
True.
Yeah. So I learned that in some things.
No, but honestly, like I think even from the first time we met, Shane, you're like pretty big on helping like the beginners out. Like I remember talking to you because we met at the podcast conference thing, right?
Yeah, the podcast summit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then even from the start, you're like, if I had any questions, then I can hit you up and
Yeah.
and things like that. So which is, I don't know, it's pretty rare these days, I guess, right? Like that.
Yeah, it gets me
yourself.
into trouble sometimes. People think I'm fake a lot.
Okay.
Like they're like, it's too nice. I don't trust him.
Right.
And then all they back me up and like, no, that's just him.
It's a very like a New Zealand mentality thing, eh?
Yeah.
That thing is like, this guy, nah, I don't need his help. Nah, what does he want? What does he want, Ben? No. That's actually, it's 2 New Zealand personalities, eh?
Right.
Yeah, I'll give you a hand, bro. It's all good. And then the other one, no, I can do it myself, mate. What do you want? What do you want from me? I just want to help.
And this kind of good segue into it. I was gonna ask you about the intro music.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to
okay.
have a drink. Yes, please.
Oh,
Yes, please, bro.
alrighty. Then we got some vitamin water.
Also,
Yeah.
And what's the brand here?
Is it Glasso?
Yeah.
Glasso?
Yeah.
So-
Glasso vitamin water. I drink this every day. Such a good water. When I wake up, I drink one of this and I'm good to go.
Really? What are the main benefits that you find
The
when
main
you drink
benefits?
that? Yeah, like every day.
It's when I wake up, like you have to get up from your nightmares, right? And sometimes you're like,
Oh, you're having them every night. Night terrors every night.
night terrors every night, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I feel like getting up is a nightmare in itself, right? The alarm rings, there's a nightmare right there.
Yeah, good on you, mate.
And
You're
I'm
all right.
like, okay, I need to cheer myself up. And what better way than a cold drink of glass of vitamin water.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I can't remember the last time I had vitamin water. This is 50 cent, eh? 50 cent made vitamin water.
This one?
Oh, yeah,
Like-
like the brand, vitamin water, 50 cent.
50 cent.
Yeah, he was part-
Is that
the
right?
rapper.
Yeah, the rapper.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ah,
This is where he made most of his money back in the day when vitamin water first come out.
I knew that.
So it was like, it's like Dr. Dre and Beats. This was his Beats, vitamin water.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
damn. What brand was it? 50 cent vitamin.
No,
water?
it was literally this,
Just
but he
vitamin
was
water.
he was like the
main investor.
Yeah, main investor.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and he was
Oh,
the face
cool.
of it too. He was the face of it for.
I don't know if I just made that up, but I feel like I kind of knew that.
Yeah, you would have.
Yeah.
This was like,
Common knowledge.
I'm
Apparently.
meaning like this is like 2007.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, back in the
day when it. Oh man, that's probably the last time I had a vitamin water. To be
Ah,
honest.
true. Oh, 50 cent if you're watching this.
Yeah, bro. Sponsor.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah.
Because he drinks these every day.
every day.
Oh,
So there's a purple, orange, and this one.
what flavor would you recommend? Which one do you
Oh,
usually
because
drink?
I have it every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would recommend peach and pineapple if you're
Okay.
feeling a bit thirsty, because the
Yeah.
pineapple really brings out the refreshingness.
I
to
think
it.
I do need that too.
And mixed berry if you're feeling a bit more adventurous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you don't know
What do
what
you
you're gonna
reckon?
get off this.
Yeah.
And lemonade flavor.
Does it taste like lemonade?
It's it tastes like lemonade. And good defense. If you're feeling a bit sick,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be here, but
Yeah.
but if you're feeling a bit sick, but
covered.
I can recommend you this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, go hard, guys. Go hard.
You choose first, Jack. You choose.
Okay.
I'm very easy. I'll just
I might go.
I feel like purple's a bit more your color, but you seem to be attracted to that orange. a
Yeah,
bit.
I already grabbed that one, but the lemonade is. Yeah, that's really
Oh,
sort
you're
of
being
piquing my
tempted.
interest. Yeah, lemon. Actually, yeah, I'll go lemonade.
Okay.
Oh,
We
nah,
could
yeah.
even. I don't know if you're at that friendship level yet, but we could even share. You know, try different flavors.
Nah, no, you're
Oh
right.
yeah, true.
You're right, mate.
Next episode.
Yeah,
Next
maybe on the next one. Nah, yeah, we can never try it.
Yeah.
All right.
Try them
Which
all.
one have you not had?
Which one? I
You
haven't
probably had
had
all
the
of
orange
Haven't
one.
had
I
that
mean, I have had them all, but I have had orange one a little bit less.
Yeah, and less recently. There we
Exactly.
go.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Delicious,
I like
right?
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as expected. Yeah.
That's what I expected. That's why I think I'm a bit thrown off because that is what I expected.
Oh,
it to
it's
taste
like bang on.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, this Glasso vitamin water is so great, and I am so refreshed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and even this antioxidants, I can feel it acting straight
Yeah.
away.
You
right
do
away.
Oh, no
have
way.
a bit of a glow now,
Yeah,
actually.
thank you, thank
now that
you.
I think about it.
And can't believe after all this delicious taste, it's
Yeah.
low calorie too,
Is it?
and very high in magnesium, which is so good for
That's
you.
good
Oh
for
my
you because
God.
it helps with the things in the body. Helps
Oh, you
with
want to
the-
try that? Yeah, go
Yes.
ahead.
Sorry, I will try that.
Oh yeah.
Try a bit of lemonade.
Oh, here you go.
Oh, even that. That's all good too.
Oh, the,
Okay, the lemonades taste how it smells. Yeah.
yeah. Oh, actually, that's probably it. Is they do taste like how they smell, and fuck,
Okay.
they really do smell. Eh? Not in a bad way. Like you
This
can really-
reminds me a little bit of the Powerade, lemon Powerade.
oh, but way better in a way better way.
Yeah, way better way.
Oh,
If I had the choice, definitely go with this.
You go with the glass of vitamin water lemonade
Yes,
flavor.
yes.
oh, I don't know. I think I'd go with the yellow Powerade. I'm a huge advocate for yellow Powerade.
Yellow Powerade.
Yeah, bro.
Did you know that was a thing?
Is that what you were talking about?
I was talking about that tastes like the lemonade one.
Oh, sorry. I
But-
thought you
but
said the
better.
lemon one.
What's the yellow Powerade?
Sorry,
Are they all yellow?
Lem-
Isn't
No.
isn't the white one lemon?
Oh.
Like, it is. Yeah.
I don't know. It looks dodgy. The white one looks dodgy. I guess, oh, you know, what looks natural about a bright blue one?
Oh yeah. That's the default Powerade, right? The blue Powerade.
Yeah, blue and
Yeah.
red.
Blue and red.
But yellow is the one. Lemon lime.
Ah, I haven't tried that one.
He's an advocate, man. He
Are
Yeah,
you?
it's refreshing. It's so refreshing, and I think it's because I think the flavor matches the color. That's why it brings a bit of comfort too to it.
needs to start. He's starting a campaign to normalize yellow Powerade.
Yeah, bro, you should honestly. I get so much hate for liking yellow Powerade. Okay, and look, the question only comes up, nights after partying or something. Someone going to get a drink. They'll be like, anyone want a Powerade? Yeah, can I get a yellow one? They're like, what?
Yeah, that's one of the first
What?
times I learned he was.
And I'm like, yeah. Like, who? It's either, why do you like that? Like, no one likes the yellow one, or do they make a yellow one?
Yeah, I was like,
See, I didn't even know.
I was like, is that
Yeah.
new?
Yeah.
When I first said.
Yeah, bro. So there you go.
What's the difference between Powerade and Gatorade?
Just the brand, I think.
Brand and
The
I think
taste.
slightly different concoction.
Yeah, I think Gatorade tastes slightly saltier too.
Yeah, some people say that.
Okay.
I don't really mind. Whichever one's cheaper for me, to be honest.
Yeah. Have you tried Prime? That
No.
Logan Paul
Not yet,
KSI
not yet.
drink?
Have you?
I wish.
Yeah.
But it's not
you
available
don't
in New
ever-
Zealand, right? Right
Yeah,
now.
it's in New Zealand,
Is
but
it?
you just need
Yeah.
$50 for a bottle. $50. Nah, it's expensive. It's
So
like
much.
$14 at the dairy for a bottle that still has it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And some people some people say it's not even worth the taste.
Yeah.
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 But some people love it. Some people love the taste as well.
Yeah, maybe we need to try that Prime. But did you see about how the energy drinks banned in New Zealand? They're like illegal. The actual energy drinks, not the water.
Oh, the Prime energy drink.
Yeah, the
No, I
Prime
didn't
energy
know that.
drinks.
Oh.
They got double the amount of caffeine as
Oh.
yeah
Regular one. Oh, okay.
as
That's
I think
pretty good.
the can that they compared it to was the drink with the most caffeine, and that was Red Bull.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, had the most caffeine in it for per mil.
Oh, that's why I felt so energized every time I had a Red Bull.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, but so their Prime energy drinks have double that.
So did they ban it in New Zealand?
Oh well, technically they're illegal, yeah, because they go over the food regulations.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
So-
just the energy drink version of Prime, not the other part.
Yeah.
Right.
So there's two versions.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's the water that they have, the energy water, and then the energy drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the energy drinks have been banned because too much caffeine
True.
for wholesale,
Man.
I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not. We're serious. We are serious. He's trying, I
Yeah.
see-
Oh no.
I see you trying to gauge it.
Yeah. No, this is Hundy fact for you,
The
bro. You
Hundy
remember
fact.
it?
Whoa,
Yeah.
Hundy confirmed.
Yeah. Hundy confirmed.
Hundy confirmed.
Oh.
Oh, I feel.
We
Oh,
changed the. We can change it if you want.
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, here we go.
oh man.
Oh, it's a
Oh,
podcast.
man. What an
Yeah,
honor
sorry.
to use that.
Yeah, bro. There you go.
This is our crossover, the universe
Yes, it's a
crossover.
Yeah,
crossover
it
episode.
It is, bro. This is our multiversal, multiversal crossover. Yeah.
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 What was I? Thank you for the drinks.
Oh yeah. Thank you, bro.
And thank
Oh,
you to
my
Vitamin
pleasure.
Water. Oh,
Yeah.
Glasso Vitamin
Glass of
Water.
vitamin water.
Yeah. Cheers. Vitamin water.
And-
Shout out 50 Cent.
If you're feeling even more
Yeah.
thirsty, then there's another option too.
Yeah, we'll crack
Yeah.
that
So what
open
are
soon.
these?
So these are Parrot Dog hazy IPAs. One of
Oh.
my, sorry, let me correct that. My favorite hazy IPAs, Parrot Dog
Yeah.
from Wellington.
Oh,
You can't go
okay.
wrong with these.
Yeah.
After work, a sip of that.
Yeah.
I'm back home.
Brings you in, eh? Zones you back into home mode.
Brings me back in.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Yes, sir. Now I can. Have you guys tried those?
No.
No.
Oh, I can recommend it. No, I can recommend it.
Like right now?
Go for it. Yeah, yeah,
Right,
do it.
Mix it with water. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I guess what's the order? So you drink this first, then drink that before you go to bed afterwards, or
I
we go.
because I like to keep
You
it
hear
healthy,
that?
right?
Yeah, there
This is daily. This is
nightly?
every other day. Every other daily. Oh, cheers.
Oh yeah,
Cheers,
cheers,
guys.
guys. Yeah, cheers.
The
Everything goes, eh?
Goes.
Everything
you,
goes,
sir.
mate. All right. Yeah. What do you think about that?
Yeah, that's a
Oh.
IPA, right? That's hazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
definitely
hazy.
hazy. Yum. Especially for the temperature too.
Room temperature.
Yeah, room temperature.
Slightly
hazy.
below,
yeah.
slightly below room temperature.
Yeah, slightly below. But then again, it is here in the garage.
So it is room temperature right
It
here.
is room temperature, yeah. And we just don't know because we're hyped up and we're having a good time.
Man, but I really wanted to ask you guys. So you're both really into music,
Yeah, yeah.
and the intro for Hundy Hippos which is amazing, by the way. I think it really suits your character. It really fits in with the theme of the podcast. It fits in with your energy as well. And that one is made by you, Shane.
It's remixed by me.
Remixed by
So
okay.
that was found on just for legality wise. That was found on a service that does royalty free music. So I went searching around, and there was a couple of clips. So there was like nothing quite fit.
Yeah.
Okay.
It took us a long time.
So
to
you're
actually
going through all
find-
the royalty free
Yeah, you
stuff.
go through.
and-
Yeah, because we're musically talented enough to probably make it ourselves.
Yeah.
But that's just
Just don't have the time.
like it's a bit, it's that's something else on top of it, and also like stuff I like personally, stuff I make, I always like, I like it at the start, and then I'll leave it and I'll come back and I'm like, nah, I need to change it.
Right.
So but we found this, we looked around, found a couple of different ones, and we found this one that we liked, but the like the transition through it, like it wasn't like, it didn't consistently, we didn't consistently like it. So we downloaded that and we clipped it up and then made that into the intro, and that's what you get there. Yeah.
Right, right. Did you have to add different elements and things like that?
No. Oh well, the hardest thing is just getting the transitions right.
Right,
So
right.
you would cut it and then remix it into, so it would sound like there was no cuts, basically.
Yeah, yeah.
The timing, eh?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got to get that timing right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You bang on.
Thank
Bang
you,
on,
thank
Joel.
you.
Yeah.
Honestly.
But when I sent it over to Jack, he was like, "Bro, that's the one."
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Immediately, bro.
Yeah.
And then as soon as like, those like Avengers horns sort of come in, and I'm like,
Yes.
that is
That's
us.
so epic.
That's so heroic.
It's what we envisioned. Is the hip hop like
yeah,
drums? It's like,
Yeah. And I love the clap as well.
Yeah.
The clap
Yeah,
and then-
and then it goes into the superhero motif of the trumpet.
Yes.
That suited it. It's actually, I think the track is called Clark Kent. Is one of the was the original track. Yeah, so that was
okay.
partially. That's the origins of the intro story.
Oh man,
Yeah.
there you go. There's
Whoa.
that's actually an exclusive for you. We've never
Yeah, never.
actually said that
Hundy
anywhere.
fact.
Yeah, that's
Hundy.
there's your second hundy, mate.
And you're really into music too, Jack.
Master
Yeah,
Shredder.
bro. Yeah,
Yeah, Master Shredder.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Just grew up with a musical family, musical
True.
whānau. It was a lot of old school sort of stuff,
Yes.
70s sort of soul, Motown, grew up with a lot of that. So, in primary school, when everyone's favorite songs at the time were like S Club 7 and that, mine were like Stevie Wonder as like a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you play guitar, right?
Yeah, play
Guitar.
guitar, bro. Yep.
I see you play guitar as well.
Yeah, a little bit. I used to make a bit of lo-fi hip-hop beats.
Did
Yeah, and I used to love that.
Like
And
those 1 hour track loops.
yeah, the steady vibes.
Study too.
Yeah.
Love lo-fi.
Oh, I used to love hip hop.
Yeah.
And I used to flat with a jazz musician who's one of my best friends, and he got me into jazz and hip hop.
Yeah.
And I started studying kind of like the theory of it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Whoa, this is so cool!" And because I was in hip hop, I was like making beats and I was writing to that, and so I had that phase of that, and then but because I was making beats, I was trying to use different instruments.
Yeah.
And I noticed that my favorite time was when I was playing guitar. So now I just play the guitar, and
Oh,
yeah,
nice, bro.
That's-
yes,
yeah.
yes.
but it's so much fun.
Lo-fi beats, bro, especially lo-fi hip-hop. Nice. That is study beats. It's like, late night drives.
Late night drive, yes, sir.
I can imagine that would be a good combination if you had the lo-fi beats. If you can you play like a bit of jazz on guitar?
On guitar, I'm not very good. I'm not very good. Yeah,
Jazz guitar
definitely
is
not
so
good enough
hard.
to.
That would be
yeah.
a great combination. Like
Oh,
yeah, I'm
heck
thinking in my head
yes.
lo-fi beats with like a bit of jazz guitar on top.
Heck
You
yes.
could make that happen, man.
Yeah,
That's unique. Yeah.
Yeah, no, for sure.
But I'm a sucker for fusion. I'm a sucker for fusion stuff.
yeah.
Like jazz fusion.
Just anything fusion, just bringing the best of both worlds to like
Ah.
one thing,
Yeah. No, lo-fi and jazz do go really well together because a
Yeah.
lot of chords they use in lo-fi is from jazz, like
like progressions and stuff.
yeah,
eh?
yeah, like the extended chords and things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they do go really well together too.
Bro, I respect jazz guitarists so much. Jazz musicians just in general, because it's wild, eh?
Drummers?
Honestly,
It's like
jazz drummist.
Yeah,
drummers.
Whiplash.
yeah,
Whiplash.
Whiplash.
Yeah, man.
Oh, Whiplash, not quite my tempo, but that's all right. Yeah, bro. Oh, jazz musicians just in general, just
Yeah.
like how you said, like the jazz theory and stuff. It's
Yeah.
just crazy stuff.
Honestly,
Really,
yeah.
it doesn't make sense. You know, like reading, like, especially timings and
Yeah.
that. Like, how did you even figure out that would,
And everything improvised.
Yeah.
Not everything, but a lot of things
A lot
improvised.
of improvisation.
Yeah. And also like because I used to listen to jazz podcast.
Yeah.
Oh.
And they will go into details on one of the segments they had is listening to other jazz musicians solos, and they kind of break down into why this is a good solo. And obviously it's an improvisation, right? They came up with that on the spot. And when they break it down, I'm like, whoa, that's so cool. That's so cool. Yeah.
It's very technical. And it's
So
why people-
technical.
That's why it's hard to pick up.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So I get a little bit. I mean, I feel like I can't even say elitism because I don't even play jazz music myself. But I do think jazz, musicians are up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Yeah.
Jazz musicians are just like, oh, man. I just really respect it, bro. Really respect that art form.
So who would be your top three, Jack? Like out of all musicians,
Out of all musicians, oh my gosh.
top three,
Top
So hard.
three.
including like bands and
Yeah.
bands.
Oh, top three. Oh. See, is this like, like popularity, like myself that like I like?
Yes.
Or who? Okay.
This is something that if you are going to like a desert island kind of vibes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
okay.
What would you take?
Yeah. All right. So I'll take 660 with me. 660. I love 660. Oh, man. Who else? Oh, I'm so limited right now. Three.
Because would you bring LAB? Because 16.
Yeah.
LAB?
Well, yeah, exactly.
Oh.
Because 660 and LAV are probably like, the ones for me.
And Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, and probably Stevie
Oh,
Wonder,
Stevie
bro.
Wonder would be the one.
Those three.
Something along those lines.
Yeah, 660, LAV, and Stevie Wonder.
What about you, Shane?
Oh man, I like a bit of everything, But no,
Yeah.
that's pretty close. Like another thing that me and Jack bond over is just our love for the old music and disco as well, like disco music.
Yeah, disco
Disco,
music.
okay.
Yeah, bro.
Also, we'd play like every time he'd come over, we'd like before town or anything like that, put some disco on,
Hype
and start
it up.
dancing, get
Yeah,
the,
that's
get
the dancing, bro.
Oh,
It is. So, yeah.
okay.
cutting shapes, get the cardboard floor out.
Okay.
Yeah,
But
that
what
was
does the
ultimate-
cardboard floor do?
That's the
Oh,
dance
for the
floor.
dancing on.
Yeah.
Oh,
and you know
is it a
how,
bit slippery?
Yeah.
you know how like people used to break dance back in the day.
Yeah.
And they would chuck a cardboard floor down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
of course.
put
For
one
our
out-
break dancing. Yeah.
So we're like trying to break dance and all that stuff. Like you pull it out and that's the dance floor. And people, if anyone approaches the rule is that they have to dance. Like you don't approach the dance floor unless you're ready to dance.
Yeah.
But so bit of all that. But no, disco was good. But probably my favorite bands always showing up on my Wrapped and everything. Imagine Dragons. I don't care that people like it's cool to hate them now.
Yeah.
because they're so mainstream.
Yeah.
But they're so good.
Bro.
Awesome performers.
Yeah.
Amazing performers because they're obviously a Las Vegas band, so they have to have like really good showmanship. But like their music just hits, the slaps. There's a reason why they're being used in movies and they're so mainstream.
True.
And then 660 is always on my top, and then the third's always usually might be maybe Kings of Leon, but also could be some rappers or something like that. So hip hop artists, probably Kendrick or
Yeah.
Kid Cudi, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where it's like there's so many genres. How do you pick
Yeah, that's tough.
three?
If you're gonna go like Because there's Earth, Wind, Fire.
Yeah, Earth, Wind, and
Oh
Fire.
man, do you remember?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen Intouchables? It's like a French movie.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, about and he that guy looks after
Yeah, yeah.
that rich fella, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen it, Shane?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I've got the
Did
DVD
they
for it.
make a
English version.
English version
Yes.
with Bryan Cranston?
I don't know who's in
Cranston?
it.
And
I can't remember.
and like, he's like in a wheelchair. Or
Yeah, he's in a
something.
wheelchair. Yeah, it must be it.
Is it Bryan Cranston and Kevin Hart?
Oh, it might be Kevin Hart. It might be Kevin Hart.
Not too sure. I didn't watch it because I was like, you can't beat.
No, you can't.
Yeah,
So I know the
Might be good.
story, but I think I haven't seen the actual original version.
Oh, it's a great movie, and the start of it is Earth, Wind, Fire.
Yeah.
Earth, Wind, and Fire. And when they're driving in the Earth, Wind, Fire, like the September's playing.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, man, I feel like I'm in there vibing with them, you know?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Man, music just for just emotions, eh?
Yeah.
You know, it can really just trigger. One thing that I always think with songs, bro, is I always would hear a song and then in my head I'll imagine it to the intro of a movie. I don't know if you do this.
So
So
if
like,
you hear a song,
yeah, so like sometimes I'll think of like I'll be just driving and maybe a song will come on and I'll just think like, man, you know what, this would work so well for the intro of a movie. Like I can imagine it. We'll start off with like cityscape, and we'll cut to car driving, bang on time, you know.
right?
Yeah.
I
don't know,
I
that's-
don't do that, but I can see how you would, especially in the recent couple of years, with like you're now a bit more into the filming and side
Yeah.
of
True.
things.
Oh well, I've always done that. Yeah, I've always done that. Like, and
To be
at
honest,
at
yeah.
school with like I used to do like media studies.
Yeah.
And one of the projects was we had to make a short film. And that was like one of the things that I was excited about. This is like year 9, I think. And I was like, oh, I've got the perfect song we can open our film to.
Now, I don't get that, but I do. When I do watch movies, I'm like, man, how did they choose this song? Because they had millions of options, right?
Yeah.
And how did they choose this song?
Yeah.
I do wonder that.
Yeah, bro.
It's a lot of sifting through, choosing the and like no, maybe
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Well, a lot of them, like especially like the big directors and stuff, they'll already have a song in mind.
True. Yes.
They
yeah,
already
yeah.
have one
They
in
design
mind.
the script.
Yeah.
James Gunn and specifically designs his script for like Guardians of the Galaxy specifically. Designed his scripts around those songs that he had
Wow.
in mind
Yeah.
for the soundtrack.
So like that's that sort of thinking where I'm at. I'm like James Gunn.
Definitely.
But for real though, Jack, do you want to like kind of grow that, like your talent is there, your interest is there.
Yeah.
Do you want to put that to use and then grow that and see where that goes at all?
Oh yeah, bro. I'd love to.
Yeah.
I'd love to just see. Oh, but I'm also like, if any opportunities come up, huge opportunity, take it. Have to.
Yeah.
Never know when it might not come up again. Stuff like that. So yeah, it's open to all that sort of stuff out there.
True. Wait,
Yeah.
do you hear that?
I think.
Yeah.
It's a
Do you
little-
hear that?
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh no! There we go.
Oh.
Sorry. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, that's-
oh.
Oh, no, sorry. It's just
Was
my.
that you?
No,
Yeah,
it's
no.
my tinnitus. It's my
Oh,
tinnitus.
oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I
It's
was
just
gonna-
it's just playing E flat.
I was gonna say I can't hear anything like that, but I can like that.
Oh, you can hear that.
Or maybe
little
not.
I think it might be time for everything is
is
fan
fan
mail.
mail.
Everything goes fan mail.
Yeah. The fan mail. We fan mail. We're here. Everything goes fan
Drop some
mail.
bars for just drop some bars for us,
Here
Jack.
we are with Pascal. He's gonna read out some mail. Yeah.
And you go Shay. Take that from there.
Yeah. Get inside from this fan mail because it's gonna hail.
Yeah. Shut up, bro. That was awesome.
That was good.
Now you, Pascal. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's
now
go.
you, bro.
Yeah. We've been making this fast. We are never gonna be a snail. Go Jack.
Yeah. So we'll end it right there and let's read some mail. Yeah.
All right, now it's time for some Pascal fan mail.
Let's go fan mail. All right. So man, this is another one of my original segments.
Yeah.
I didn't. Yeah, definitely like my original thought didn't copy from anywhere else.
I've never heard of this before.
Nah, like none of the podcasts does this. I did my research. Do
Yeah.
they read out fan mails? No, they don't.
Groundbreaking.
Nah, they wouldn't. People don't have time to go through fan mail.
Nah, this is
You know?
because that's the thing,
Especially
right?
you. You must. Yeah. Like, go
Oh
through
my days.
thousands.
Let me just take this opportunity to say, stop sending mails to my home address. They somehow found out where I live.
Really?
They somehow found out where I live, and they just because I get bombarded
Yeah.
with Instagram requests.
You would.
Okay.
You
Instagram
would.
messages,
And it's hard.
comments,
You would.
YouTube,
Yeah.
LinkedIn,
Oh man.
Bebo.
Yeah.
Bebo.
They
Bebo.
found my
Yeah.
Bebo.
Yeah.
Guys, stop sending me hearts too.
Yeah. Facts.
Especially the ladies. I get the facts too.
Yeah. Yeah, you would do.
Pigeons.
Yeah, pigeons.
Sometimes,
Yeah.
sometimes I hear on my window,
Really?
and I'm like, "What's this?
Yeah.
Another pigeon?"
Yeah. Smoke signals? Sometimes, eh?
Singers too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm walking right,
Yeah.
and I see like flickering lights,
Yeah.
and it's like Morse code.
Yeah.
It's like Morse code
Yeah.
sending me fan mail.
I know Morse code. Yeah.
Believe
Yeah.
it or not, it's also cave paintings as well, right? Like,
Yeah.
people leave
Yes.
Cave paintings for you.
Yeah, from years ago.
Yeah.
You know when we
crazy.
went to Egyptian exhibition,
Yeah.
and I saw some of my fan mails written in one of those
Walls.
releases.
Yeah.
What's release?
One of the
Release. Yeah.
Yeah. Relieves. That's right. That's what they
relieves,
call it,
yeah. Yeah.
And believe it or not, I thought he was joking. I was like, oh,
Nah,
this
it
guy, fame's getting to his head. But no, it was there.
It's there.
It was in the hieroglyphs.
Hundi confirmed.
Yeah.
And do you... Oh.
Third hundy right there. There we go.
Can you read hieroglyphs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
There were
Turns out I can.
because
Yeah.
there was this. We posthumously went back because there was a book in the gift shop. It was a
That's
dictionary.
right.
Yeah, and we went back and translated. Oh, sorry, it
Yeah.
was a ruler. It was a ruler.
The gift shop, yeah, and I think we met like Steven there at the gift shop.
Yeah, Stephen. Yeah,
He sounds like
He's
a
a bit
lovable
strange.
chap.
Yeah, Steven Grant.
Yeah. Sounds like a lovable chap. Yeah.
Yeah.
He seems nice, but
Wait, sorry, Stephen.
Steven.
What? His name was Mark.
No, at the gift shop, right?
Yeah,
The museum gift shop.
he told me his name was Mark.
Oh, the English guy, Steven, right? The British guy.
No, USA. The guy, like big eye, like attractive dude, right?
I'm Steven with the V. with the PH. Oh, with the PH. Sorry.
PH.
So I'm getting a bit confused with different Steven.
No, I was sorry. No,
Ah.
my guy said he was Mark Spector,
Ah.
and then he
That
told me
sounds
to
fake.
go away before he like hurts me. So
Did he say that to you?
yeah, he's like, get out of this gift shop before I hurt you. I don't know who Steven is.
That's rude.
But then I walked away.
That's
and then
really
I
rude.
saw Pascal talking to him really friendly. So I don't know. Yeah.
Well,
Maybe
Are you in on? Did you tell him to say that to my mate? here?
Nah. I talked to him
You
afterwards.
better not have.
maybe I misheard his name, like Josh from to Jack.
Oh,
Stephen
maybe
and
you
Mark.
are known
True.
for
I'm
that,
known for
Shane.
that,
You
yeah.
are known for
Yeah.
getting,
True.
getting
Yeah.
names mixed up. Actually, maybe that might be. the
Yeah, I think
confusion.
that's it. I think that's it.
Yeah. But yeah. Oh, that's yeah. So a lot of fan mail for you.
A lot of I don't know if you got to that,
Yeah.
but
Oh, sorry,
a
yeah,
lot of
sorry.
fan mails.
Sorry.
I had to go through millions.
Millions.
I count them all just so that I can say that. It was
Yeah.
millions.
Yeah, they would have had to be.
And I picked 3.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't pick 3. I just like drew it out of
Randomly,
out of a
yeah.
hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first fan mail comes from No Sir 3.
No sir.
No sir.
No Sir 3.
No sir. 3.
No Sir 3.
NOSIR
Yes.
3.
Yes.
3.
3.
No sir. 3.
Is
No
it-
sire.
Is it
Three, just-
03 or 3?
It's 3.
No sire. No sir. 3.
The letter 3?
No letters. No. It's the
The number
number 3. Letter E, but
Yeah.
mirror image.
Yeah, that's what I mean. No sire.
Oh.
No sir. 3.
Yeah.
No, it's
I don't
think
have a
it's-
sire.
Yeah,
I think it's No Sir
No Sir.
3.
Could be.
I think
Okay.
it's No Sir 3.
What does no sir 3 have to say?
So No Sir 3 says, Dear Uncle Jack and Shikishane.
you picked this
Oh
randomly.
my gosh.
Yeah, I just picked it randomly. Is it Shikishane? Is it how you pronounce it?
Yeah, thank you.
It
thank
is.
you.
That's
Yeah, good
exactly
idea.
how you say it.
I I love how you say it, Jack. When you
Yeah.
say, with a bit of a
Yeah.
scratch, the
So it
record
is-
scratch.
Shake it. Shake it. Yeah. Have to.
No, I just walk around the house practicing that now
Yeah.
for no reason.
Yeah. No, well, I actually get it from cars.
From Cars.
The movie Cars.
Kachuga.
Oh man, I need to rewatch that because I don't remember that part.
Not a lot of people do.
Okay, they
Sorry.
say,
Yeah.
they say, dear Uncle Jack and Shikishane, how delightful it is to address such prominent figures in the realm of hundi hippos. I penned this letter as a humble fan, captivated by the sinister allure that permeates your podcast. Bit cool.
Get away with words.
Allow me to share a tale that birthed the wicked curiosity within my soul. In the darkest hours of the night, while indulging in the wicked dance of superhero series, I found myself inexplicably drawn to the shadows of a complex and enigmatic villain. Their motivations, flaws, and seductive charisma blur the boundaries between hero and villain. Thus, I beseech you, which villain do you resonate with the most? May success and laughter intertwine with the dark forces that guide your path as you unravel the secrets of villainous revelations. With wicked regards. No, sir. 3.
Wow.
Damn.
Oh man, he's got away with words. Nearly,
Yeah.
nearly got lost there for a bit. Wow. Oh,
Wow.
Do you want to take this one first, or should I? I think I'll take this one.
Okay. But you both.
Sorry, what? No, sir, 3.
No, sir. 3.
Well, no, he really does have a way with words.
So it's which villain do we associate?
Yeah, do you
Oh, is
resonate
that
with
the
the most?
question?
That's the question.
Sorry.
Which one do we?
Maybe I will read from the start again.
No, you're right. No,
Are you good?
That's all right.
Yeah, you got it,
I
yeah.
remember everything up to beseech. Yeah. Nah, awesome.
Yeah.
You want oh yeah, I'll
You
go
start.
first.
You start.
That is a good question because you often when you often kind of a good villain, right? Makes you is supposed to
Yeah.
make a good point and make the hero second guess the way they do things.
Yeah, I already know. Yeah, go.
So obviously there's like Killmonger
Yeah.
from Black Panther, the first Black Panther.
Ooh.
He had a point, just went away the went the wrong way about doing his point.
Okay.
But I think there is one. There is
one.
I'm trying to think. There's one in the top of my head. I can't quite remember, but there is one that I'm like, this guy's right. This guy's like,
Nah,
like,
I know who you're thinking.
Like-
I'm thinking
Oh.
of them. I already know.
oh,
Didn't you just watch?
I just
Yeah.
yes, that's why. So, have you seen the winter? Oh no, because you don't have Disney Plus. But yeah. So you have not rented it from the library yet, I believe.
Nah.
The winter. Oh, sorry, Falcon
Falcon.
and the Winter Soldier. Have you seen that series yet?
Oh, it's a series? No, I haven't seen any Marvel series.
Do you remember Captain America: Civil War? Have you seen that movie?
Yeah, I've seen that.
And do you remember the bad guy in that, Baron Simo?
Nah.
He's the guy who frames Bucky for, for like blowing up and killing King T'Chaka.
No, I've seen it, but I don't remember him.
A lot of people like sort of miss that detail.
Okay.
Really,
But you are the hundi hippos.
Yeah.
never forget.
Yeah.
So in Falcon and Winter Soldier, basically, his main point is that, or even in the Captain America Civil War, is that super soldiers should not exist because the serum corrupts basically everybody. And then the counterpoint to that is like, well, Steve Rogers wasn't corrupt, and then he also his counterpoint to that is like, have there been any more Steve Rogers after him? And the answer is no.
That's true. And it's been years.
Yeah. So if you put that into the real world, right? Super soldiers shouldn't exist. Like that would be horrible. Like and they just run amok and they're above the law and everything like that. And the way he's going around it, like, yeah, they shouldn't exist. And to be honest, he goes out, he's smart about it, and depends on how you look at it. He executes them and kills them, and that can be good to some people, some bad to some people. But that's like in the Marvel world, it's good. He's right, but he's just painted as the villain. So mainly because of the fact that he is right in his argument and that in the framing of his world and that series, he resonates quite well. and very understated. Like great
Yeah.
actor and everything as well.
Oh man, in
Baron
that
Zemo.
series, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really need to watch it because
True.
he is like he just ends up being your favorite character.
Yeah, yeah.
Does he take like a more main role in the series?
For half of it, yeah.
Yeah, for half. of it.
Yeah.
When he comes in, into it, he is like that's why you watch the next episode is to watch him basically.
True,
Yeah,
true.
yeah.
And
For me, anyway.
for the series, is it painted more as a like gray area rather than just pure villain?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's super
It
cool,
really
yeah.
deals with that, especially because there's a new Captain America
Mm.
that's not the Falcon. Because at the end of Endgame, he gives the shield, and Falcon's supposed to be the new Captain America.
Yeah.
This series is watching him come into the mantle and like accept that mantle. But in the meantime, there's another Captain America. The government has appointed another person who
Interesting.
blurs that line. Exactly what you say.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you, Jack? What's your
Yeah.
answer?
Yeah, no, he was like the first one
Yeah.
that I thought of. But the second one, for me, villains. Come on, the most influential one
Oh, yes.
of our most recent time,
Yes.
You're
mate.
gonna say?
Yeah, gonna say it, mate. Gonna say it. Bloody Thanos. mate.
Let's go.
Bloody Thanos, mate. Let's go. Let's go, Thanos. Team Thanos. Team Thanos.
Thanos.
Oh my!
Yeah.
You're one of those people, eh? You're writing in the urinal. Thanos was right.
Yeah, mate. Bro,
You're hurting Clint Barton's feelings.
after we went and watched the premiere, of Infinity War, at the end, everyone gets dusted. Oh my gosh, me, yeah, Team Thanos,
My boy's done it. My boy's done
go
it.
Thanos,
The thing is, actually, like
we won.
we were Team Thanos because
Yeah.
even my Snapchat avatar is Thanos. It's a purple dude, a bald purple dude.
Yeah, and like his whole thing, bringing the universe back into order, with resources and stuff. There's too many. There's too much occupying, for us to all exist. And get rid of half of the population of the universe of all life, and we can flourish on whoever's left. And what resources we have should be heaps for us.
Then here's a question for you, Jack. You have the gauntlet right now with all the 5 Infinity Stones.
Yeah.
Do you snap it?
Oh, I'll be like, all right.
So what's the question? Like, do
Yeah,
you snap
I'll be
it to
like-
do what?
Yeah, exactly.
Do you
That's
want?
right.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm like, I'm gonna let's snap to have let's win lotto.
And you die.
No, don't die. No.
Oh, yeah.
Cosmic being.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
whoops.
and you've been
I mean-
exposed to gamma ray,
yeah.
gamma ray and things like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Do you have a villain that you I guess associate with, or?
I think the first villain that I thought of is Thanos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Team Thanos.
Thanos. No, I think it was the first time I'm like, whoa, like this villain's so cool. And I think it's scariest when they think they're doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And the scariest villains is there, right? Like when they think they're doing the right thing, whether it's right or wrong. Yeah. So yeah. I like that kind of complexity, it makes you think a little bit.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
Do you know who else was right?
Who?
Have you seen the latest Thor yet?
Yes, the Love and Thunder.
Yes.
Oh, Gore.
Gore was straight up
Gore,
right.
yeah, bro.
Thor 4 Gore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gore from Thor.
No,
Thor
Thor
4.
4 4 Gore.
Yeah.
Thor from Gore 4.
Gore
Yeah.
4
Gore,
Gore.
Thor,
Love and Thunder.
Thor. Yeah.
And yeah, more Thor was
Yeah.
Gore 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God of Thorndor. Yeah.
He was
The Guardians
Yeah.
of the Galaxy.
Gore was straight up right. Like
In what
and-
way? Like the,
Oh, the gods
Like-
had abandoned the
Oh, they-
universe.
they're lazy
The
ass.
only good, like, quote unquote good gods were like Asgardians. Everything
Yeah.
else were like
So I was about to say, we don't know he's right until we see how they all are.
Yeah,
because all we've
Zeus
known
and-
is
Yeah.
Thor and Odin and stuff like that.
do you mean how they know are as in like the way they behave and the care
Yeah.
for the people and things like that?
Like you see the godly city, right?
Yeah,
Zeus and all them.
Yeah, with the where all the gods gather and things.
They don't give a they
Yeah.
don't care at all. They don't give.
Yeah, they don't care, bro. I mean, well, what is it when he walks in? They're talking about like who got the most human sacrifices.
But maybe we're asking too much. Maybe the gods, it's not their job to care. You know,
But
like who?
Yes, I see what you're saying, but I counteract that with this, right?
It's my podcast, Shane.
They so you would that's fair, right? That's for different civilizations that don't depend on those gods. But for those ones that like the gods also depend on that praise, right? For their life sustenance and everything, they depend
is
on
that
the
right?
beliefs and the praise and everything that the people that believe in them give to them.
Okay.
So such as so if as a people you're giving everything to this one god who doesn't care about you and just is using you, then in that right, Gore's argument is right. Like, I guess like murder's never the answer, but like
but
but in his story of revenge, that's like he sees himself as justified in that after the gods have slaughtered all his people, he can his revenge logic is kind of just.
I think it's a similar question to: do celebrities have responsibility to be a good role model?
Yes, absolutely. I feel like
Okay.
if you're in the public eye, it comes with that. Like you don't have to be like a role model. Like, hey kids, don't do drugs, but you have a responsibility to. Like you're in the public eye, so what you do is going to be perceived by other people and copied by other people. So my opinion anyway is that if you like celebrities, no matter how big you are, you have a responsibility to be a role model in some sort of the way, and the way you act and respond and everything like that, and that comes with the territory. Obviously, there's different ways of doing that. Like you can create a new path in terms of that some people might not think you're a role model for, but you're trying to make change, which is still positive. So like, as example, Leighton and stuff like that, stuff he does, he stands up for himself. But people will say, you shouldn't do that. You just should be a role model. But he's actually sticking up for himself because people, like, you shouldn't have to put up with that stuff. Like, hate and all that stuff. So there's different ways to see it. But yeah, okay. What about you, Jack?
yeah, no, hard. Yeah, agree.
I agree.
True. I like
sorry.
what Jack said a little bit more.
Yeah, I agree a bit more.
Yeah,
than,
more
than
deep.
Pascal.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I get
nah,
you.
for
I get
sure.
you. I get you.
Yeah. No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
The great responsibility comes with no great power comes with great responsibility.
Oh, bro, I live my life with that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I help
Where'd you get that
people.
from?
My uncle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, before he
Oh,
got
shit.
Yeah.
robbed and stabbed. And
Oh,
I'm
sorry.
so sorry to hear.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
man.
laugh. Sorry.
Hey, was it your fault or someone's fault? Someone else's
I
fault.
just got bit by a spider, and
Sorry,
I had a
Shane.
real big
Ah.
flu.
Sorry, Shane, I didn't mean to laugh. Sorry, bro.
No,
It is,
That
I
was
know.
rude.
Yeah,
That
I
was
know.
rude, Jack.
You guys,
I know.
man.
Sorry,
Yeah.
uncle. Wherever you are.
Rest in
Sorry.
peace, uncle.
But no, you live your life like that, man. That's why you help people. If you have the power or you have the capability to help someone, it's not gonna really. You kind of have a responsibility to do it. And at the same time, I'm a very low maintenance person, so nothing really affects me bad. Like me going out of my way to make someone else's day easier
Yep.
isn't gonna make my day harder.
Fair.
For some people it is, like people don't like making effort, but
Yeah.
it's just like it's not too much effort to make someone's day a little bit easier or make someone's experience a little bit easier.
Harder.
So that's the responsibility I have. I don't mind it. If it's not going to be much on my shoulders, why not help you?
Hard.
One thing is for sure, if they had the serum, I want them injecting on you, Shane.
Oh, thank you.
Captain New Zealand.
Get
Yeah.
tumors.
Honestly, no, he'll go corrupt. No, I'm telling you.
It'll come with more scrumpies.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
The
It'll go to his
bloodlust, the
head.
bloodlust.
Yeah, it really will, bro. He's actually a wild guy.
Fuck up.
Oh, sorry. No, he's,
Oh, the true.
he's totally the right pick. Sorry, Shane.
Oh, no. It's all right. All peace and love.
Well, thank you, No Sir 3.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Yeah,
Oh,
three
yeah.
more questions.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
for
you.
the
Three more
question.
questions.
Yeah,
oh
we-
my god.
Yeah, we have we have another fan mail from underscore Woofy6.
Oh, I think
Wolfie what?
Underscore Woofy6.
Wolfie
Wolf
Wolf 6.
Yeah.
that sounds real
That
familiar.
sounds familiar.
Oh.
I think they've
Wolf
messaged into us before. Is it
Oh,
6?
maybe,
Or
maybe.
Wolf
It might be. You might be thinking of underscore Woofy9,
Nine,
which
I
is
think it was
completely
Woofy9. I
different.
think I think it was 9. Wolfie 9.
Yeah.
We know.
You know them. You know.
I know one
Woofy9.
Wolfie.
Messaged us,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Wolfie Wolf 6. Wolfie Wolf 6.
Yeah, no. Woofy6 must have made the account first.
beforehand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe. From
Underscore.
Para Para Umu, are they?
For Prime? Oh, I don't know. I don't know.
okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's just
No,
a fan
but-
mail because I get so many fan mails.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't keep track of
Yeah,
them. Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
See what
yeah.
they have to say.
So underscore Woofy6 says, "Howdy. Get ready for a letter that packs a punchline." Oh, confident listener.
Okay, all right. I'm ready then.
As
Go
a,
on.
as a devoted fan of Hundi Hippos, I couldn't resist reaching out with a burning question that will have you in stitches. Whoa. Very good. We got a
All
comedian here, Woofy6.
All right, mate.
Size.
It's quite hard to make me laugh too. All
Imagine this. I crossed paths with a popcorn-obsessed movie buff who swears their best self emerges while juggling snacks at the cinema. Can you believe it? The snack bar is the birthplace of greatness.
right. Mm,
Now, Hundi Hippos, spill the beans. When do you guys feel like your absolute best selves? With giggles, underscore Woofy6.
Wolfie woo.
Woofy woo.
Can you repeat the
That was
question,
a good
please?
one. That was a good one.
They make you laugh.
Yeah, that was a good
What
one.
was the last bit again?
So the question was, when do you guys feel like your absolute best selves?
Wait, what's their name again?
Underscore Woofy6.
Wolfie.
Yeah, WOFY.
Right. Okay.
Is it different to
Yeah. Sorry.
the guy from
yeah,
Prime?
No, it is.
Just
yeah.
double checking
Ah.
like
Yeah, I was
context.
just double checking. Yeah.
Yeah. When do I feel like I'm my absolute best?
Yes.
Hmm.
I used to live in Prem, by the way.
Prem.
Yeah.
Really?
Parumu, yeah.
Did you?
I
Is that what it's called? Prim.
Prem,
probably.
Is that
yeah.
like the
Yeah.
kind of
shortened?
the
That's the
like.
Wellington like short.
I don't know that.
Oh yeah, I was
Right.
there for Prem for.
Whoa.
It might have been just 2 or 3 months or something, and then I moved to Otaki for a year.
Otaki.
I saw you. Well, your stories, Jack.
Yeah,
you were in
bro,
Otaki,
yeah,
like
yeah. That's my mate's favorite place to holiday.
You
Uncle
said,
Tex.
you said,
he loves
yeah.
Otaki.
Otaki, yeah.
Yeah, bro. He goes there like honestly, most long weekends.
Is that right?
Yeah, most summers. Uncle Tex. Yeah.
Wait, is he from?
So everyone down in Otaki, keep an eye out for him because he loves that place. Otaki hard. That's his favorite holiday
Is that
destination.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro. He's not from there. Nah, no
Nah,
way.
he's got no connections there.
Nah,
like,
no. We got
yeah.
no connections there, bro. But he loves the place.
Oh, the beaches are amazing.
Yeah, I've never been.
Oh,
but
you
he
haven't-
said. Oh, like I've never been to the beach.
Oh, the beach,
I've
yeah.
only driven through or stopped at the BP.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
BP is nice too.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
really is. Yeah.
Now I was wondering, this was years ago, so I don't know about now, but I was on a run on the beach once,
Yeah.
and then I came across this like huge rock
Yeah.
that wasn't there before, and I was running and I got close to it. It turns out it's a seal. There was a seal just chilling there. It was amazing. I mean, I love that. I
Did
think
it-
that's one of my memories.
Did it chase you?
Yeah, but I'm super fast.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
what
yeah.
I used to do is every time I get a nightmare,
Yeah.
I'll go for a 7K run.
7K.
7K run, yes, sir.
Another step. Another step.
Yes, sir. 7K run.
Excessive, I
But
reckon.
excessive. But far.
Yeah, but like my fitness level back then, 7K was like every time I get a nightmare is a good
Yeah.
way to
yeah.
release it.
Oh, like 7K
Release
is
it.
easy for me, but it's just.
Ah,
I don't know.
Bit of a
But,
day walker distances. A bit.
Yeah.
True.
But it's also like you got a bit of self control,
yeah. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Gotta
That's
control
true.
your
But I was a
distances.
young one back then, you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
So there's a
Then, yeah.
seal. Did you wake it?
It was already awake.
Okay.
I was worried that it's stranded,
Oh.
but didn't look like it was stranded. I think it was chilling.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Just loves Otaki.
Yeah.
Love the Otaki
That-
beach.
That is funny though, because like seals do straight up just look like rocks.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah. There was one at the mount, and it just looked like a log. And then
Yeah.
people went up to it, and then like then it would like fight them off a little bit.
Yeah.
So people went off
Yeah.
and there's like cones around it and stuff like that.
Because they're super territorial, eh?
Yeah.
So like that's why, like I only found this out like from like National Geographic and stuff like that, Discovery Channel.
Yeah.
Oh, and also from the news
Yeah.
when this lady got attacked by a seal, on Mission Bay.
Oh,
Remember that?
I think I do. Yeah.
Yeah. This was years ago, and she, I think it was a tourist, and she got too close to take a picture, and it chased her and bit her on her bottom. Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah. So
And-
Yeah, very territorial.
yeah,
But,
so
but
if,
nothing like that happened to you.
no,
Nah.
it's too fast.
Too fast.
Too fast,
Sorry.
yeah,
It's too
yeah.
fast. Yeah. Oh,
Damn. Is she? Does she like have superpowers now, or?
Yeah, seal woman. Yeah, seal woman's got the
Seal
ability
woman,
to camouflage as a rock.
Could be anywhere.
Yeah, actually
Could be
super
anywhere.
aggressive when you get close to her.
I think I might have met her.
Yeah. Oh, does she bite you on your bottom?
Yeah, that's what that was.
No, that was someone else.
Well, so yeah, Wolfie Woo 6th question. When do you guys feel like your absolute best selves?
Oh man, I'll start.
Yeah.
I reckon, and I think I'm just gonna give a straightforward answer, just a simple answer, and that's gonna be after over shower.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel
that feeling,
Damn.
that feeling after you have a shower, jump out.
Yeah.
Man, I'm refreshed.
Cold shower, warm shower.
Nah, warm shower.
Warm shower.
Unless it's in summer, over cold shower. I did try that thing, how
Wim Hof.
yeah, like you have a hot shower and then the last
Cool it
like
down.
Yes.
minute you like have.
It's been a theme of Pascal's podcast.
Yeah.
Oh really?
I love
People
cold
be-
shower.
Yeah, he's a
Do
cold shower
you?
person.
Yeah.
Any
Every day.
every day.
Now I used to cold shower after gym, but now every day. When I wake up, I go for like just quick walk.
Yeah.
And then come back and do a cold shower for 1 minute.
Wow. Yeah, I was gonna say like I used to do that. I used to have a hot shower, and then like I try to make it like every day.
Yeah.
When I have a shower, even if it was freezing, like I was cold, I'll just have the last like 30 seconds, 45 seconds just cold.
Shock you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
But man,
Yeah.
every day.
Every day in the morning.
What is it about it?
What? Oh, well. Apparently, there's a lot of benefits.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think the first.
That's why I tried doing it.
Yeah, the first benefit is when you wake up. Apparently, when your body temperature, the core temperature is high,
Yeah.
that's your body knows to like wake up a bit more alert and things like that. And apparently, the way to increase your core temperature
It's to cool yourself
is
down.
cool yourself
Yeah.
down so that your body is like, oh shit, I need to warm up a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's one benefit, and there's like some benefit in terms of like metabolism as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also something about like putting yourself in like a stressful environment on purpose. It releases not dopamine, but
Yeah. Oh, well, so we should be all good with stressful.
well, the
Should be
stress
feeling all
hormones.
good.
It's the stress hormone.
Is it endorphin? No, I don't know. Yeah,
not too
but
sure.
one of the stress
Your body
hormones.
does. Your body when you are in stressful situations, it does act out like
Like
so it does
adrenaline? Is it like
adrenaline
adrenaline?
and-
Might be adrenaline,
can't
but
remember what it is, but yeah, like that's under stress. Your body tries to counteract that.
yeah,
I don't know. I'm a mathematician, man. Not a physician.
yeah,
Also psychological.
yeah, psychological
Massively,
too.
massively psychological like benefits
Yeah.
in terms of if it gets you up in the going or just shocks your
Yeah.
system, so you're like, whoa, all right,
Yeah.
I can do anything. I can do something there. Did
For
something
sure.
hard.
That's right. The dopamine level after the cold shower apparently like goes up super high and stays there for like 4 hours or so.
Yeah.
And yeah, apparently it's one of those dopamine. With drugs, for example, you always need more and more to achieve the same level. With the cold shower, not really.
Okay.
Yeah. So
That's cool.
Yeah.
What sort
so-
of drugs?
listening to Hundy Hippos.
Oh,
Yeah. See, I want more episodes now.
That's it.
I've listened to those.
He's hooked.
Yes, sir. I'm hooked, baby.
Take that off the list.
But yeah, I can highly recommend it.
Yeah.
Jack?
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But good answer.
Yeah,
Thank you, Jack.
Thank you.
In terms of doing one hard thing to sorry one hard thing to like make like to basically strengthen your mental strength basically. There was have you heard of the podcast Runners Only Club with Dom Harvey?
Nah.
I've heard of it.
You know
I
Dom
haven't
Harvey,
listened to it.
his radio presenter from The Edge for years, and then now
Okay.
he's done.
Oh yeah.
He's got a pretty successful podcast now, and one of the first guests he went to was he said something about there's actually a Japanese philosophy, I can't remember the name, but of doing one very hard thing, struggle every once in a while to put everything else into perspective, and that's kind of like how that's kind of what the cold shower strengthens. So it's mental strength that you're doing something hard that puts everything else in perspective, because it gives you confidence, gives you basically a perspective on I can do this, so I can do everything else.
Yeah.
And the reason why they're talking about that is because it relates back to
Marathon running.
and ultra marathons and stuff like that. And also kind of I carry that on as well, because it's like people why do you keep running? Why didn't you just why do you keep putting yourself through marathons even if you're unprepared for it? And it's like, well, it's a standard that I need to keep myself at. And if you do it's something hard that you do, puts everything else in perspective for the rest of the year and keeps you honest.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the cold showers as well, you know?
For sure.
Whoa. See?
Whoa.
So, because I was going to run a marathon, but I'll just keep having cold showers instead. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shot Shane. That was awesome.
Bit of fact for you, but
Yeah.
I don't know the name. I
The
should.
Japanese guy.
No, it's it's a Japanese philosophy
Ah.
of doing one hard thing to put everything else in perspective.
And there's
basically.
name for that philosophy.
Yeah. But
Awesome.
yeah, I can't remember, sorry.
Yeah.
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 Oh, true.
So that's when you feel your best.
Oh no, sorry.
Oh.
That was just adding on to the
Yeah.
shower thing.
That's
so when I
cool.
feel my best, you know what? It's when I feel like I've got my life a little bit under control. That's when I feel my best.
Nice.
Okay.
So
Nice.
when bills are paid,
Yep.
I have maybe I finished a project at work and
Lawns are mowed.
Yeah, I say I've left home. I'm at home at a reasonable hour at work, and I've made plans like Jack's coming next week. Things are in order. Paid my bills. I've went for a run. I feel like I'm on top of things. Like there's nothing badgering me in the back of my head. Oh, I got to do this. That's when I feel like I'm at my best. It's
Nice.
when I've checked the lists off, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sure.
And it's a
Super
little bit of,
relatable too.
little bit of control freak, but it's not like I need control of the situation. It's just that I need to have things under control in terms of my own life, not other people's life.
And do you usually have that? I feel like you'd be pretty organized guy with your schedule.
You're a crazy busy guy, mate.
It wanes. It definitely wanes. Definitely. I'm sure both me and Jack have crazy schedules. So sometimes, as everybody's life, right? You'll go through times where things are hectic and you're just trying to push through. That's the main that's part of the main reason why the honey hippos have taken so long to get into phase 2, which is coming soon. This is your exclusive.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
You heard it here first.
You really did. You really did.
yeah, so that's because we've just been so busy trying to find a new home for it, and we've been working hard out, and then we all have our hobbies and stuff like that we need to keep on top of as well. So yeah, it's wanes, right? There'll be periods where I'm feeling like I'm on top, and other times I'm just I'm drowning. But
Yeah.
that's very
Yeah.
relatable to most people's experience of the human experience, right?
Time management.
Yeah.
Far out. When you're on top of that, I guess you always feel on top of the world when you got everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, I relate to that.
How do you guys manage that? Because when you choose to do one thing, you're definitely sacrificing another thing you could do, right?
yeah.
How do you manage that?
Well, you just have to make a decision.
Yeah,
Do one or the other. Cut throat.
I'm very I don't like doing that. So I try to do all of it. So I guess I do have trouble saying no to things, but I try to balance it all. But yes, you got to sacrifice some things.
Yeah, you do. You always have to try to balance it. But for me,
But that's when you feel great. That's when you get a little bit of that balance.
Yeah, but for me, if I can't manage it, then you just got to make the call and cut one thing.
Yeah.
Be ruthless.
Yeah, you have to.
Even if it's just for
Man.
that week, you got to concentrate on something, just get it done, do what you need to do, and then come back to it later. It's hard though, because in terms of exercise, right? Exercise is usually the thing that people leave by the wayside. That's the thing that they will forget about over everything else. but like that's something it's a counterproductive because you're gonna feel better if you exercise, and anyway,
Yeah.
So
but then
it's
it's also like,
time
do you
waste.
want to use that time to
to
add that in?
yeah, which you
for
could be
that
doing
benefit?
that other thing, like it's but yeah, no, for me, like, unfortunately, like, it has waned, but I hold importance on that, like, a lot. So that comes in the top of my balance scheme. And then it would be, I guess, what else would I sacrifice? It'd be, podcasts would come on top. So I always try to, like, there's not a day I don't think about it.
Hard.
And so I always put that on top of priority. But also money is also up there as well. So because we don't get money for this podcast.
Yeah.
So we have to work, right?
Yeah.
So podcast and work probably at the top, and then it would be exercise, and then no, not even exercise. It would be family time, friend time, and then exercise down there for me. But then if you have other commitments, such as you running or you're doing events, I'm sure have you ever run any events or anything like marathons or?
Yeah, I've done. Actually, I was gonna say we've done the same marathon, Shane, in 2019 in Auckland.
The Auckland one, yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
yeah.
saw you, yeah.
I did, I
Really?
did that one. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But you have to, you have to kind of put time aside to actually train for that, So it just the order changes all the time.
Yeah.
Especially like running training.
Yeah.
Because like the only way is to run, and especially running for that amount
long,
of distance, it's a lot of time you got to take out of your day to
Exactly.
to practice running 20Ks.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
adding that 20Ks in, let alone
And think about triathletes, like they have to. That's 3 disciplines that they have to make time for. That's just even more time consuming.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. I have a lot of. I always struggle between because I'm like a bit of a jack of all trades kind of thing. Like there's no one thing I'm like known for. Like Pascal, the ice skating guy, or Pascal, the musician, or anything like that. Like for example, my friend Denim, the musician that I mentioned he's doing something else now. But when we as friends group, when we think of Denim, it's like the music guy. But yeah, I'm jack of all trades. And I have friends, for example, my tennis coach, he's like my good friends now. And he's obviously grown up playing tennis.
Yeah.
Like since when he was like 5 or 6, and he still obviously plays tennis a lot. And my flatmate Kelly, for example, she's done tap dancing her whole life.
Yeah.
So they're like kind of known for that kind of thing.
Yeah, true.
And I feel like sometimes I wonder, oh man, like I feel like I'm kind of missing out at being a top level at something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've sort of been like that before. Like, like you don't really
Like feeling like you're like
like what are you known for?
Yeah. It's a bit of an identity crisis too, a little bit. Like you see like all these people, not only like the famous athletes, famous celebrities, but also seeing your mates, right? And you're like for me, it does make me think like, what did I do like with my time?
That is also such a New Zealand way of thinking though, as well, is you don't really think about yourself. But if someone was to be like, oh, what's Shane known for? I'll be, oh, easy. He's like the hard out Marvel. He's the hard out DC guy. He's the hard out,
That's true.
But then they'll be like, oh, what about you? I'm like, oh, no, I don't know. Ask me about another friend, I can tell you. You know what I mean?
That's true.
That's how I think of it anyway,
No, it is. No, that is. It's a hard thing, and it's. I think it's because we're in a at the moment in time where the term jack of all trades is devalued because people want specialists these days. So it makes us feel for being like having a balanced interest in a whole bunch of things and liking a whole bunch of things and trying to. I guess it's going to be rounded, right? A well-rounded person as a jack of all trades, but in like this time, it's like it's devalued because if you're not a specialist, you're not important. So that's I think that might stem to how you feel. I'm exactly the same. I can relate to what you're saying because it stems though how you might feel bad about being a jack of all trades and not a specialist, and if you don't think you're a specialist in anything, it's because it seems like it's not important. But if you break it down, I would rather be a very well-rounded person,
right,
than just really good at one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And yeah.
Yeah, same here.
True.
Which
But then-
I feel like this, like, yeah, I think that's why we like get along so well, because we and our knowledge complements each other, because we're jacks of all trades, but also like in different areas as well.
Yeah. Hard. But then I guess that's sort of what separates. Just the, I guess that's what separates just the normal person to like athletes or musicians and because that's why they're the top of their thing, is because
Yeah.
that's all they've done their whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
They do make a lot of sacrifices too, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. 'Cause, like, Tiger Woods, like, he started.
Fair.
His dad, taught him golf since he was a kid, and that was literally his life.
Yeah.
Serena and Venus Williams.
Yeah.
Them. There was like, it was that movie King Richard, but like, based off their actual life.
Yeah.
And that how he made a 20-year plan for his kids.
Yeah.
And set out that plan, and now they're like the most recognizable women's tennis players. Oh, not just women's tennis players, just tennis players in general.
Yeah.
In the world.
That is true, and I do have some friends who are like, damn, I wish my parents forced me to be really good. Like at one thing when I was really little, like started me like, oh damn, I wish my parents just made me play guitar when I was like 5 years old, so I was good when I was like.
Yeah.
But you never know, right? Because those people who played at 5 years old might lose interest once they hit high school.
Yeah, because that was like my parents. They tried to. Oh well, no, but I was also part of it, like me learning saxophone.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, and then I got up to maybe when I was 13 or 14, and I was like, oh no, I don't want to play this anymore.
Saxophone is gangster though.
Yeah, but it's like it's not just your parents. Like you gotta, you gotta find something that you like as well.
Passionate.
But I am like, man, I really wish that they paid for me to learn how to play golf, which is what I've been playing a lot of lately.
How long has that been?
Me playing now,
Yeah,
like 3 months.
Playing golf?
Yeah,
Oh, so super new.
yeah, super new. But when I was in year 7, so I would have been like 11 or 12. I wanted to play golf at my school, but my parents said no because it was too expensive.
Right.
And I was like, I really want to play golf though. And they're like, no. And I was like, fuck. So I tried taking up rowing. They said no, but that was because it didn't match in with their timetables.
Right.
Yeah. So, man, I could have been, a pro golfer.
True.
But that was something I actually wanted to do.
Hey Pascal.
Yes.
Something you are good at, and I believe that you will be one of the best. You're gonna be a good podcaster, man. You're gonna be known. You could be known.
Yeah.
as
You could.
Pascal, the
podcaster.
that hundiest podcaster.
Bit of alliteration there too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Exactly, man. Like that's something you're enjoying, right?
Oh, for sure.
It's a industry that's in its infancy.
Yeah.
So
Great community.
Yeah, great community.
Yep.
It's an awesome opportunity for you to make your imprint in there, man. So if you're enjoying it, keep at it. Because like honestly, I've been watching your journey. We've been there with you, and like honestly, you're doing really well.
Oh, thank you so
So,
much.
keep it up.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries, man.
Oh,
Oh, shit, yeah.
That's what Shane's known for. Being the lovable guy.
Oh, well, cheers, Shane.
Cheers,
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to that, Shane. Yeah, cheers, bro. Here's to many more podcasts, eh?
Yeah.
For sure. Was thinking, for you, Shane, would it be, instead of Jack of all trades, would it be Josh of all trades?
Yeah. No. Yeah. For the first 2 weeks, though.
No, that's me.
That's
That's me. I'm the Josh of all trades.
Well, thank you, underscore Wolfie Woo 6.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
Hopefully that we answered their question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thoroughly.
Thank you,
I
Wolfie
reckon.
Woo 6.
Surely.
Oh, we've got one more fan mail here.
All right.
Yeah, this is a bit shorter one. From Jazz Hands 18.
Nice.
The name is Jazz Hands
Jazz hands.
18.
I think we have like an overlap of like fan mail.
Jazz hands.
Oh,
Jazz hands.
you might be thinking of Jazz Hands 16,
Yeah.
which is a completely different name.
name.
Yeah.
Man,
It is. I
he's-
don't know.
Yeah, okay.
Are they from Waitaki? No. Dunno.
Yeah, it's just my fan.
Oh,
I've got so many fans. So
Yeah.
yeah, could be. But
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
global fans, but so unlikely, you know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jazz Hands 18 says, "Yo, hundy hippos,
Oh, coming in strong.
listen up." What a demanding fan.
Let's
this guy.
say far out.
My esteemed cinematic maestros,
Oh,
your podcast has got me hooked like a high stakes heist. You two cats got that swagger, that deep respect for the game.
he's feeling that jazz cadence.
You're all right.
So let me ask you something straight from the streets. If you had to pull off the ultimate cinematic hustle and interview any badass actor or actress on your show, and you know I got that flow, this is how I do it, bro.
Oh.
This is for sure.
Oh. Okay.
I always take it fast, never too slow.
Whoa. All right.
This is
okay.
how we go.
Oh my god.
Chilling with the hundy hippos.
Oh,
On the
okay.
podcast, it's called Everything
Oh,
Goes.
whoa.
Like I say, we got the flows. It's
Oh
way
my
too
God.
dope, bro.
Jazz hands. Holy
With the
hell.
hippos.
He's got.
You see, bro. Okay, so that was improvised. So he
Yeah.
says, if you had to pull off the ultimate cinematic hustle and interview any badass actor or actress on your show, who would be your target and why? Stay hundy and keep running this podcast game like a boss. Respectfully, Jazz Hands 18.
Respect Jazz Hands. Respect to that. man.
Jazz Hands 18.
Wow. What a question.
Yeah.
Who do we have?
Man.
Who would you have? 'Cause you've had a lot of, very notable guests. I love the guests,
I mean, we've had.
3.
Look, I wasn't gonna say the number, but
Had many. Sorry.
a handful.
but
Fingerful.
quality. Yes.
Quality.
I mean,
It's
we've,
quality over quantity.
we've had
digits.
New Zealand's youngest paleontologist on our show.
True.
Which was
Shout
that.
out Floyd.
Yeah, shout out to Floyd.
And Pokemon Master too.
Yeah, Pokemon Master. But man, traveling the world at the age of 14, going to historical dig sites.
Japan, right?
Yeah,
Japan.
Japan. Crazy.
That's crazy.
When I was 14, yeah.
I need to have him on the podcast right
Yeah,
now.
when I was 14, I was just hanging around the mall, stuff
Okay.
like that, or playing Halo 3.
Dance battles in town, eh?
Yeah,
Okay.
And the
stuff
skinny
like that.
jeans and stuff.
But you're
bro, shuffling and
top of Quiz Up, or
yeah,
Quiz Up though,
Quiz
right?
Up, yeah,
which
I was-
is almost as good as being the youngest paleontologist.
oh, some might even say it better, but I didn't do that when I was 14 though.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was 18. I was 18 at that time.
Right.
4 years of development.
Yeah,
takes a while,
yeah,
take a long while.
exactly. But we've had all those guesses. It's sort of hard
Yeah.
to come up with more, but
New
for
Zealand's
me,
number one safety.
yeah, safety
Yeah.
expert,
Safety
yeah.
expert. I
Yeah.
felt so safe after listening to that.
Well, because what's he doing at the moment? He's like going around the world. What's that? That small company. TED Talks. He's doing TED Talks.
I might have heard
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah,
Hmm.
apparently.
It's growing now. It's getting.
Yeah, so he's
Mm,
traveling.
might have seen that.
He's traveling the world at the moment, doing that. Globally.
That's why we don't have fire alarm here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
It's
because he's
currently
not
away.
here.
Yeah.
He's not in
If
country.
he was here, man.
Yeah.
He would be disappointed in
Yeah.
the office for
Yeah,
sure.
And
yeah.
he would have fixed it.
But he's very expensive, you see.
Yeah,
very
because you had to
expensive.
spend a lot to afford him to be
and
on the
book
show,
months in advance.
Yeah, it was because we only had an hour recording time with him, but beforehand we also had an hour to talk with him,
right?
just a thing, and was that like 2,000 an hour or something like that?
Something like that.
For safety cases, that's a bargain.
Yeah.
Oh well,
That's a bar. That's
what I
mates
mean.
rates for sure.
It's investing into your craft.
Yes.
That's money well invested for
Yeah.
us to get a guest like that on our podcast.
Yeah.
So, worth it. It really
Yeah.
is worth it.
Definitely.
Even just to put a stake in the sand and say, that we've had him. And he might not be back in the country for years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll see, though. Yeah.
But if I was gonna pick another guest,
Yeah.
The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Okay.
Rock.
Good shout.
Okay.
And you know what I'd ask him? What I'd ask him is, would you be part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and who would you want to be? You know, because it's a bit, especially with the Black Adam stuff, it's a bit taboo. He
I
doesn't.
think it
Yes.
is a bit taboo.
Yeah, and he
yeah.
wouldn't.
I
He
think he
wouldn't
would-
want to.
That's
He
true.
would definitely show you what he's been cooking.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Actually, maybe I won't ask him that. I'll ask him via Zoom.
Oh,
But yeah, that's who I would have.
True.
Yeah. What about you, Shane?
Ooh. Okay. It's got to be Kevin Feige,
Oh, the man himself.
man himself.
The man himself, Kevin Feige. Do you know Kevin Feige?
Yes, but for the listeners
Yes.
that might not know him,
He is basically the big boss of Marvel Studios. He's like the number one producer / I guess
Mastermind.
not
Okay.
director of each movie,
Right.
but basically director of the saga. So he's got the
He's got the master
got
plan.
the master plan
Right.
of where each
Yeah.
movie's going to go, what needs to be included, and everything like that.
Yeah.
He's he's
Wow.
he's the master.
And he knows how it's going to end.
Yeah.
That's
Like-
the most important thing.
I was gonna ask you, when do you think the end is? Do you think there is an end to this MCU?
Not within the next 10 years.
Nah,
Mm.
no way. Because we know that the end of this saga was the Kang. Oh well, actually, who knows what will happen?
In terms of phase 4?
Yeah,
Yeah. No.
no, like in terms of like
Oh,
the next 3 phases.
Yeah, so end of the multiverse saga.
yeah,
So the movies that end in 2025, 2026
Right.
ends with Secret Wars
yeah.
and Kang Dynasty.
Kang Dynasty. Yeah,
Right.
Do you know anything about these movies?
I've heard of Kang.
Mhm.
Seen some images of him.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So-
I don't know if I've seen him
Okay.
in any of the movies or series that I've
Have
watched.
you seen Ant-Man 3 yet? I don't
Oh,
think
there's
so.
the Quantumania, right?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's his first movie.
Okay,
appearance.
okay.
yeah.
But yeah, so basically the next Avengers movies are the end of the phases.
Right.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
and that's all multiverse stuff.
Yeah.
Wild stuff.
And that
Should be
It's gonna
wild.
that's where
so
they've
bad.
announced to now, and in like in the comics and stuff like that. Bit of comic lore for your average listeners.
Yeah.
Is that Secret Wars happens, and basically after that, all the universes kind of get and the newest Secret Wars, not the old one. Oh, sorry, that click was my ankle.
Oh shit! Oh, it was loud.
was
I
loud.
heard that.
Yeah, you know. It clicks
Do we need to
that-
take a break?
That's not even the bad one. Anyway, they have. So it ends in all the universes colliding and then having one massive kind of world of all the a combination of the universes, and then from that the universe gets rebooted.
Okay.
So that could possibly that's Jack's saying. Kevin Feige knows how this saga is going to end and what
Yeah.
could possibly the next steps in that. Are they going to reboot it? Are they going to be like same characters, new stories kind of thing?
Because that's sort of how the comics explained them, how
Yeah.
all the new stories of
Right.
each.
Like new origins for people and new.
Yeah. So like all the graphic, different graphic novels of the different Hulk stories, all the different Spider-Man stories. They use that,
Yeah.
as like the stepping point for it to make sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
Within the comic universe.
I heard that similar thing about the Spider-Man. Is it No Way Home? The latest one?
Yep.
With the 3 Spider-Mans?
Yep.
They said that was their attempt at kind of starting over.
Spider-Man, the new the Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Yeah, because everyone forgets everything, right? So it's their way of kind of rebooting that series.
Reboot. Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It is there. I guess it's their way of rebooting.
Yeah, because
Spider-Man.
there were some talk about how they sort of did that in a way, because it wasn't like Tom Holland sort of, because his contracts were sort of thing, or was it the Spider-Man property was coming up to, because they only signed up Marvel when that only signed up for a certain
Yeah.
amount of movies to have Spider-Man
Do you know
in
much
it.
about the what happened about the legalities of Spider-Man in between?
Yeah, like the real life stuff.
in between Far From Home and No Way Home.
Oh, no, not in between those.
So at the end of Far From Home, you know how that big cliffhanger
Yeah.
of when Mysterio. Spoilers, sorry guys for Spider-Man movies and Marvel and all that. If you haven't already before, but you know how there's a big cliffhanger how they reveal that Peter Parker is Spider-Man. He in the real world, what was it? Sony Sony made didn't make a deal with Marvel again. They left the deal. So because Spider-Man's owned by Sony, not Marvel.
So to use the Spider-Man property, have the character Spider-Man in a Marvel movie.
In the MCU Marvel movie.
Yeah, and there was the Sony era was when there was Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, well, they still own
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, is Marvel kind of renting it?
So it's a partnership.
Yeah.
Okay, partnership. Yeah, okay.
And what they did after that movie is they didn't renew this partnership and they split the partnership with Marvel after that huge cliffhanger.
Sure.
So all that happened and everything like that. So, and then like fan outlash and all that stuff, and they had talks, and then they came to another agreement that they'll make the third movie. I think one more Avengers movie. But other than that, like you're right, the rights are a little bit in the air in terms of how much they can use them and what they'll do with them.
Yeah.
So that's why. Oh well, that's some reasoning that people think why they made it that way. That they forgot who he was.
So they can so Sony can make Spider-Man
sure.
movies with Tom Holland.
Yeah.
And kind of forget about the rest of the Marvel universe. They don't have to have any of those actors or anything.
Shit.
Yeah.
But I want to comment. I have a comment on that even the hundy hippos might not be aware of. But before that, can I take a quick bathroom break?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
mate. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have any bathroom music? Edit it in post, mate.
Yeah, we'll do. Well, we're back. We're back.
Oh man, how was the toilet?
The toilet's nice. You know, it's quite close.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, I can get out there, a quick pee, and come back.
Is it quite far from your old office?
Well, in the old office, the distance is not far, but you have to like scan through a couple of doors.
Oh, okay. Top secret.
And we also use, I also use female bathroom because it's the closest bathroom.
Oh,
And,
wow. Okay.
Yeah, no, not by choice.
Pascal, what are you doing?
I guess
in
it is,
there?
and it's on the weekend, so there's no one there.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would have been weird if you would have put your hand up for a high five after that.
Yes, but
No, sorry, bro. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah. Nah, yeah, it is all about convenience.
Yeah, you need a jingle. You need a jingle for your.
yeah,
for
I
your
do.
break.
I do.
If it's gonna be consistently.
It's
you're gonna break it.
consistent for sure. Yeah.
Oh, you should, and just make it consistent. That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
cool.
Before the break, I was gonna say, because you know me, right? Of course, I watched the No Way Home by getting the DVD out the library,
Yes.
and with the DVD,
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
it comes with like the behind the scenes or like extra content there maybe. And I watched that, and it's basically mainly it's the trios, right? The Peter Parker.
Yeah.
What are their names again?
Peter Parker.
Peter Parker, and Peter Parker.
Peter Parker. Oh no, not
Yeah,
those
yeah.
trios.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
That's what I thought.
What is it?
Zendaya.
MJ? Yeah, Zendaya.
Sorry.
Tom
do
Holland.
you mean in universe names or?
Oh, in the like RL, the real life
yeah.
names.
Tom
Oh,
Holland,
Toby-
Zendaya,
Toby Mc. No,
Toby
no,
sorry,
Zendaya, Tom Holland,
and I forgot.
and the
he's
third.
the Filipino dude.
Yeah.
Oh, don't know. Ned.
Ned.
Just call him Ned.
Yeah.
The third guy.
I know him as Ned. Yeah.
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 So they it's like
we should know that. Sorry.
we should know.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Pascal.
Something to look up.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know. But yeah, those three like kind of
Babylon, I think, something like that.
okay, kind of follows them around and things, and the whole vibe of it.
Yeah.
I remember like watching it, and I'm thinking, oh, it's a little bit weird because whole vibe of it is them like wrapping everything up. They talk about how it's like end of an era, and they're gonna miss each other so much, and like the whole like the direction of their little like I don't know 15-minute clip was like really like they've wrapped things up and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it for three of them kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which like shocked me then. I was like, whoa, it seems a bit weird because I haven't heard anything else like that.
Was that
elsewhere.
in No Way Home or Far From Home?
It's No Way Home,
No Way-
so the
so
multiverse
just
one.
needed- Yeah.
Yeah, so the latest one. And I was like, Whoa, that's weird. Like, it almost feels like it's the end of that Spider-Man
Yeah, yeah.
saga.
Yeah.
And I guess that explains why, right? Like what you guys just said.
Yeah, well, I haven't heard anything.
There's no confirmation
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
Zendaya and the other guy are going to be in another. I have contracts with the other movies. Tom Holland is contracted for one more movie,
Yeah.
the Avengers movie, but the others aren't.
Right.
So that is probably along the lines of why
Okay.
they
Yeah.
have that. It's like because for what they know,
Mm.
it's the last one that they could be doing together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because for all we know, Marvel and Sony can just do whatever they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just forget about those other two characters now.
Because the movie that Tom Holland's signed up for next isn't a Spider-Man movie.
Right.
You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But then recently, Spider-Man 4 has been thrown up in the air, and it's like kind of being worked out. But also now,
Yeah.
what writers strike and actors strike,
Yeah.
that's frozen basically.
but also Andrew Garfield,
yeah,
Spider-Man 3.
You think they might come back?
They've been having serious
Having
talks
talks
about
about
Really?
it, but I don't know how serious it will be now.
From what I've seen, it's like serious stuff. They just don't know when or sort of how. Because they got to.
I don't think Sony has like the balls to do it. I don't know.
The interest is definitely
Mm.
there
Yeah.
though.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna.
You know?
So that's not that they didn't announce that in the slate. They announced obviously Beyond the Spider-Verse is coming out.
Yeah.
And from that, there's gonna be a Spider-Gwen series,
Yeah.
Spider-Gwen.
or maybe movie. I think I remember.
Okay.
Miles Morales solo movie, live action movie.
Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
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 And
Wild.
Spider-Man 4 was thrown up in the air as well.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Oh, well, hope that answers your question, Jazz. 18.
Fair enough.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. So Spider-Man unconfirmed. Yeah. Hope that.
Sorry,
Was that the answer
question
to the
was-
question?
The question was The Rock and Kevin
The Rock-
Feige. Keep up, guys. Keep
Yeah,
up.
here's an extra, Jazz hands 18. Oh, thank you guys. Well, do you all hear that? Do you hear that?
I don't.
Oh no, I don't hear
Do
anything.
you not hear anything?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Play it again.
Let me
There we go.
fix up the sound.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
sorry.
yeah.
Too loud.
There
Too
we go.
loud.
There we go.
Do you hear that?
Yeah, and I hear it now.
There we go.
It's time for everything is
Everything
identified.
Ah, there he is. He's right there.
Oh, it's the hippos. It's the hippos.
There he is.
So it's
awesome.
another original idea
Yeah.
by me.
Man, we should take a book out of
Yeah,
page out of
yeah.
the-
I
page out of
really
the-
need to
Here's
take
a-
notes here.
You know, you let me borrow this equipment, right?
Mm.
Yeah.
Here's a little bit of. Feel free to use this
Can
segment.
we?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
If
I
you
don't
want.
even know what it is. Might be
Just don't
might be
call
a
it the
bad-
same way.
Might be a bad segment. I just need
Oh,
to hear
that's
what
true.
it's
Just
about
hear it first,
Yeah.
and then
Sounds pretty bad.
Yeah, but just don't copy the name exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe just a little bit edit off for your podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's everything is identified, right? If my research is correct, you both are not only connoisseurs of Marvel movies and series, but also the Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
I am.
He is.
And you, Shane?
I'm only like early
Stuff.
early stuff.
To
and
be fair,
when
that's
we're
same
at.
as me. The same as me.
But he's the Yu-Gi-Oh man.
Okay,
He's the
here we
brains.
go. Well, in this segment, I've picked 2 Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Yeah.
I think they're fairly well known, so I'm hoping that you will know them.
Yeah.
And if not, well, this is one of the challenges, right? So
Yeah.
I'll read out their effects,
Yep.
and
Well, this is fun.
I'll read out their effects,
Yep.
and you have to identify what cards they are.
Okay. Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be you. That'd be, all right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
If I'll say if I know, but
Yeah.
I
I probably won't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have to try, right? You have to try.
Yeah.
Yeah, for this, right?
Okay.
For this, can I actually borrow one of your phones just to bring the card out?
Yes.
Yep.
just so that I can search it out online and.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
I will just grab it.
Yeah. Good preparation.
I panicked a little bit. I was like, "Oh shit! I was meant to copy and paste that."
Nah, fair enough. Fair enough. Hey, mate, you know, this is what happens. This is what happens sometimes, you know, especially when you're on the fly.
Here's my
Not
iPhone.
that this is on the fly. This is,
Here's my iPhone 6.
Here we go.
yeah. Oh, you'd know what their button's for, eh?
Oh,
Comes with
man.
age.
Yeah. Oh man.
Probably a bit slow as well. It's on 20%.
Yeah. My sister just got
An iPhone 6.
an iPhone 14
Oh.
from her iPhone 6.
Oh, whoa! What an upgrade.
Oh, iPhone 8, sorry. Yeah. And so she's had the iPhone 8 since it come out. And she was so reluctant to get rid of it because of the button.
Yeah.
She's like, nah, like,
I like the button.
I like the button. I was like, honestly, you forget that they had buttons.
Yeah.
She's like, nah, I can't. And like, nah, she's used to it now and she loves it.
Just because it's faster and just works.
It
eh?
is, yeah. It bloody works. It's just accurate now, not like how they used to be, you know? Yeah. But yeah, technology, man. Technology. You got it there, Pascal?
It's loading up. It's loading up.
Oh,
So he by he means effects. He's going to read the description on the
Oh
bottom,
yes.
right? That's
Yeah.
what it means?
Yeah.
That's the effect.
Yeah, yeah.
And
So
then-
the
Yeah.
the description.
Mm.
Are they effect cards or is it just a description?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh,
like,
so they're effect cards.
Okay.
They're
Yeah,
monster
okay.
cards.
yeah.
Oh, they hit their effect. Let me bring out another image.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right.
Yeah.
you can always cut this down.
So there are two monster cards.
Oh. Can't he? Yeah.
There are two monster cards. I'll read out the effects,
Yep.
their levels, and attack and defense.
Yeah. Okay.
So this card right here is a machine monster card
Yeah.
with a dark trait.
Oh, I think I already know.
Oh no!
I'll
Okay,
let you read it out.
I'll read it. Trap cards and their effects on
Yeah,
the field
I know.
cannot be activated. Negate all trap effects on the field. Attack 2400, defense 1500, and star levels 7.
That's you, bro.
Yeah. I already know it.
Do you know it, Shane?
No idea.
Oh, okay.
I already know it. And man, what a card. Iconic card.
One of my favorite
Yeah,
cards.
iconic card. Gee, who did have him? Was it Kaiba?
No.
No. Oh, where did we? Who first? Oh man, this. Oh,
I don't
feel
know
like
who
an amateur.
first had it.
Oh, it might have been. Maybe it was Pegasus. No. Oh, I can't remember. But I know who you're talking about.
Yes. Do you remember his name?
Yeah, you're talking about old Daddy Jinzo. Mate.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you are.
Jinzo, baby. So this is what it
Yeah.
looks like.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is what they look like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Jinzo.
I do remember him from the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorite cards and one of the essential cards for most decks, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially at that time, it was crazy. You know,
yeah.
crazy card because like all trap cards, especially on the show when Jinzo first comes out,
Yeah.
crazy, wild stuff.
You actually play like Yu-Gi-Oh online, don't you? Yeah. You used
Yeah,
to anyway.
yeah, yeah. I
Ah.
haven't played in a while.
Dual Networks?
Yeah, I used to play. Yeah, Dual
Oh.
Links, and oh, gee, what's the newest one that's out?
Oh, I haven't played that newest one.
Oh yeah, I played that a little bit, but Dual Links was a cool one because it's just
Oh, right.
fast, eh?
No, I think I was on a different one. My one was called Dual Networks, I think.
Oh, is that when you like draft your own decks?
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff? Oh, yeah. I played some of my mates on that just to test out our real life decks against each other without having to be in person.
Yeah. No, I used to love that. And I used to say, because, you make rooms for people to join and
Yeah.
you play against each
Yeah,
other.
bro. Yeah.
And I used to say, like, no pendulum, no XYZ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I used to I used to stream myself playing Duel Links.
Okay.
Which is the like the one you get on your phone, and it's like just a faster format, and I think it's only 3 cards.
Oh,
like 3
shit.
card field. So
Okay.
3 monsters, 3 spell or traps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Sorry, carry
Can you,
Just open it. I don't have it.
oh, cool.
on.
And do you, how do you,
I mean, yeah. I have a very elaborate lock, but
Do I
Pascal
go-
knows. Just press the button.
No,
bro.
press the button, bro.
Press button. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Surely you remember the button.
Far
So he doesn't?
Come on. Okay. And speaking of dual networks, this is actually a card that I used to have in that deck that I had on dual networks.
All right.
Yeah.
I've had to judge your sort of character from what sort of deck you had.
This is a hard one. This is a harder one, but I think you can get it.
Probably.
It's another monster card.
Yeah.
It's a fusion card.
Mm.
Level 7.
Yeah.
Beast card
I think I know it.
of a light trait.
Yeah.
Choose, so the effectors, choose up to 3 of your opponent's unused monster zones. Those zones cannot be used. Attack 0, defense 3000.
Yeah.
Do you know it, Jack?
Is it a fusion monster?
It's a fusion monster. Yes, sir.
Is that something you used to use in your decks?
It not in the real life deck,
Yeah.
but in the dual networks deck.
I can add one like bit of information.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know about the card, but I know about Pascal.
Mm.
That he was remember from the episode he made about us,
Ah.
the XYZ fusion.
I see. You would think that because XYZ is based on like all the fusion monsters.
Yeah.
But this one is on a bit of a different vibes.
Oh, okay.
And if I were to give another hint,
Mm.
so this guy, just like kind of similar to XYZ, you need 3 monsters fused together to make this guy.
Mm.
And those 3 are like trios, and they're very, very silly. They're very silly. They're like level 1 monsters.
Oh, jeez. They're not Ojamas, are they?
Yes, sir! Yes, sir! So
I
the
don't know the name of the thing.
Ojama King.
Ojama King. Yeah,
Ojama
yeah.
King. Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Go, Jack. 2 out of 2.
Ojama King.
I don't know the
There
name
you
of
go.
Ojama King, but
Yeah.
I knew it was something to do with Ojamas. but-
Yeah. Oh, not bad, Jack.
So
Not
true.
bad.
So you ran Ojamas.
I had an Ojama deck.
Oh my!
I had an Ojama
God.
deck. Oh man, it was so much fun because I think there was a card that where if you had all trios on the field,
Yeah.
you can use. There was a card. It was a magic card.
Yeah.
You play that, and it wipes out everyone on the opponent's field.
Yeah.
I used to do that, and then I can't remember how I won eventually, but yeah, do that, and then somehow summon Ojama King
Yeah.
so that they can't use any of the fields.
Yeah.
Something like that, and then and oh man, it was so much fun.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
so
bro.
much fun.
When you said like that you like when you were about to read the next one and
Yeah.
that you used to run a certain deck, I thought
Ah.
it was going to be an Exodia deck
Ah,
or like a mill deck or something like that. you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
Sorry, could not help there.
No, you're all right, mate. No, you're all right. I got you.
Thank you.
So we are almost at the end of the podcast, right?
Mm.
Okay.
So before we end with a little bit of last sub segment,
Mm.
you know, like how can we follow you guys? So you got do you want to give out your socials, your podcast, and things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Do you want me?
No, you go for it, Shane.
So you can find us on every basically podcast platform.
Yeah. Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
Anywhere else.
Hundy Hippos.
Yep, Honey and Hippos. We mostly post. We're quite active on Instagram. Oh, well, most active on Instagram comparatively.
We'll
Will
be
be.
again for phase 2.
But yeah, listen. Follow us on Spotify, where you find your podcast, and
Yeah.
give us a rating.
YouTube.
YouTube, yeah, YouTube's a good place
Yeah.
to if you want to engage with us a bit more, comment directly on our videos. But yeah, that's other than that, just all on Instagram with Shikishane and
Yeah.
Jack has a
Yeah.
his
And
own
Uncle
socials
Jack
as well.
Ty on Insta for our own personal ones.
And for the Hundy fan mails, just anywhere of choice as well. Just not
Yeah.
True.
just cut it out with the phone calls.
Yeah, we've had enough of the
Getting
voice
ridiculous,
message. Yeah, the voice messages.
Mm.
I don't know how you got our personal numbers, but please don't call because it's not funny. And we've had enough. You can send the faxes. We still got our fax line running, our fax machine going.
And pigeon mails, is that all good with you guys?
Yeah,
or-
pigeons all right.
Pigeons
yeah,
all good?
Pigeons
we
okay.
unfortunately phased out smoke signals though.
yeah,
Ah.
yeah. No, it's just
too much upkeep.
yeah,
Fair
it
enough.
really is. I mean, especially when we got to sit up on the top of One Tree Hill
Yeah.
every day, looking out for them. And honestly, you see them too every single day.
Yeah.
We get thousands of smoke
But it's
signals.
time sinking.
Yeah,
Time sinking. Been
ridiculous.
there, done that.
yeah, no, it is. But we take skywriting as well.
Flag messaging.
Yeah, flame
Oh, okay.
messaging.
Owls?
It's about a bit
Yep.
nautical. Yeah.
Owls, okay.
Yeah, yep,
Yeah.
owls. Yeah,
They annoy me at night.
yeah. Who?
Owls.
Oh,
Because they come at like
Yeah.
during nighttime.
They annoy you.
Because I'm like trying to sleep and I hear, and I think
Oh,
I get up
oh, that's not a good sign. Oh.
and I get up because I think it's my nightmare and I'm like, get ready to go for a 7K run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I hear it again. It's my window.
Oh.
And it's another owl with another messenger. Yeah.
Sure, it's not.
Someone from Harry or something.
So pigeons is just like a purely day thing for you.
Yeah, purely day thing. Because pigeons go to sleep at night. Yeah.
Get your pigeons sorted out, man. We've got 24 hours.
Oh,
access to some of
24-hour
those.
pigeon.
Yeah, 24 hour pigeons.
Yeah, it's
Oh, those are doves.
2023, bro.
Yeah.
Those are doves. Yeah.
Doves. Oh, could be.
You
I'm
don't
not a
choose
bird
it.
expert.
Yeah, we don't choose well.
Yeah.
The
One of our
pigeons
mates,
identify
though,
it.
one of our mates is a bird expert, so we might have
Oh,
to get
true.
him on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hundy bird expert.
Handy bird expert, bro. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. He actually spent 3 years in the bush solo studying our native birds.
That's a long time.
Yeah, here in New Zealand. Yeah, 3 years. Honestly. He made no contact whatsoever because that's not his
Whoa.
philosophy. When it comes to his research. Yeah. He's really, what's the word, like, not isolative. What's the word, like when you just want to like he's very keep to himself,
Yeah.
you know, when he's got his mind on anyway,
Interesting.
when he's on the podcast, you'll hear more about
So
it.
he goes into
reclusive.
bush and like looks out for the birds.
Reclusive.
Right, yeah, he's a bit of a recluse,
Yeah.
bit of a loner.
Ah.
Yeah.
Is he good at making bird noises?
Honestly wouldn't know.
Mm.
I
Good
think
question.
I think he just uses the app.
Yeah.
Oh, the app
Yeah.
for it. Yeah.
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 There's have you seen the movie Birdman?
yeah.
Yeah, I love the movie.
With
Yeah.
Batman in it. Yeah.
Yeah, with Batman
With Batman.
Yeah, and Vulture.
and Vulture.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael
Cool.
with
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know many actors.
Oh, fair
He's
enough.
Birdman.
He's the
Yeah,
Birdman.
he's the
sure,
Birdman.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
an
yeah.
amazing actor.
Yeah.
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 And that's
yeah.
the Batman?
And Vulture. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
Vulture.
and Vulture.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
good on him. But there's a theme there.
Good
Yeah.
for him. Yeah. Good for Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
He's out there
Did,
doing it.
did you know
Okay.
in that movie, you know, when he's like out in his undies walking around Times Square?
Yeah.
Like, that's just real. Like, that's him just out in a busy Times Square, and everyone looking at him is like, "Oh my god, that's
Like
Michael
what's going
Keaton
on? Yeah.
in his undies." Yeah,
I didn't know
That's
that.
real,
But
yeah.
that doesn't surprise me with the kind of the indiness feel that they had, you know?
Yeah,
That
yeah.
they would do something raw like that.
yeah. So that was straight up just him walking around in his undies, and that was the actual real reactions of people on the street being like, "Oh my god, that's." Like you
That's
see
like-
people going like that, you're like,
True.
and then you see people like,
Yeah.
taking photos and stuff. Yeah, that's real.
Ah.
Yeah, there's your handy fact for you.
Oh,
there we
that's
go.
handy.
Yeah,
That is a handy fact. Well, so before wrapping this up, the real important question, the real reason why everyone's here.
Sorry, actually, one second. I'm gonna cut you off.
Okay.
Where can people find you, Pascal?
Where can people find me?
You gotta-
Well, I'm more of a let me find you type of person.
All right.
Well, you found us.
But yeah, I found you
Yeah.
guys.
Why he goes to the female bathrooms?
Don't
No,
me.
no.
Don't find me, Pascal.
After the podcast, Jack.
You'll find.
Yeah.
So all
Well,
socials, basically.
well,
yeah.
yeah, you can find me on Everything Goes. I I can't actually remember my socials. Shane.
Everything goes with Pascal.
Is it?
Yeah,
That's on
everything
Instagram.
goes with
That's on
Pascal's
Instagram?
Yeah, Instagram.
Yeah,
and
I've
then
changed it so many times.
Everything goes.
That's right,
with
everything goes with Pascal.
on
Spotify.
Spotify. Are you on any other services?
Yeah.
I have
on
my
Apple?
personal Instagram. I don't know. I use podcasters for Spotify for podcasters.
Yeah, it's free.
Do you use
Yeah.
that?
No, we
No.
hosted on a different system. Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so I'm on everything that the Spotify for podcasters distribute to,
Yeah.
and I have my socials. I think it's Hey, I'm Pascal,
Cool.
but
Nice.
might be wrong.
So
Yeah.
I'll find you. If
find
you want to follow me, I'll follow you first. Well,
He'll
it's,
know,
it's
he'll
not
know.
about me, guys. It's about you. The
Yeah, no,
hippos.
it's just
the hundred.
Yeah.
But thank
Just
you,
you
Shane.
haven't done it. You haven't said it in any of the
That's
episodes
true.
yet. So
That's true.
there we go.
Well, my introducing, the introduction podcast is, episodes coming soon, Shane.
Yeah, oh, awesome.
the
There you go.
solo episodes.
looking
so,
forward to it.
Yeah, I might drop some ads there.
Yeah.
But
So you were saying with the before we leave.
yes, what everyone's here for. They've
Yeah,
been
here on.
listening to this. It's been 2 hours, 17 minutes, and they're like, "When is this coming? When
roughly
is this segment coming?"
minus bathroom breaks. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So it's hot or not section. You might not have heard of this. You're probably a bit confused. What's going on?
Sounds
Hot or
weird.
not?
Yeah.
It's a bit weird, right?
Yeah.
So basically, we bring out two characters that we just mentioned, which is Mr. Jinzo
Yeah.
and
And Ojama King.
Ojama King. You've seen what they look like, right?
Yep.
And that's important. You remember what they look like?
Yeah.
That's important because here we're gonna decide who's hot
Okay.
and who's not.
All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Who wants to go first?
Shane, you go first.
Yeah, I feel it's my abode. So
Yeah.
so and I'm the one who didn't really know too much about it, right? So
Yeah.
I'm-
Yeah.
True.
So you are
I'm
really
really
just going off
biased.
face
Yeah.
value.
Yeah. So if there was a dating app
Hmm.
and I had that profile up with the stats and their traps
Yeah.
and those faces,
Yeah. Yeah.
the face,
Yeah.
Ojama, big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. But who's the other guy? I forgot.
Jinzo.
Jinzo. I like
Yeah.
that name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attractive name.
It's sort of like a Freddy Krueger sort of vibe.
Yeah, but I don't know why, but when I see
Spice.
him, I see a doctor for some reason.
Yeah.
True.
I don't know why. Like he's like, oh,
Yeah.
doctor, but it's like so that's attractive in some way.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
hot.
So there's a lot of assumptions you can make rather than just the physical attraction. But in this moment, I'm just gonna go for it. I'll go for it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go Ojama hot, Jinzo not.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah.
are you for real?
Yeah, man. I'm a bit of a face person.
Oh.
I believe that the windows of the
You-
soul are in the eyes.
You looked at what Ojama King looks like, right?
Yeah, hey, lovely lips.
Oh, yeah, big lips. Wow.
A female can be a king as well.
Oh,
True.
that's,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But hey, regardless of gender,
Yeah.
beautiful
Yeah.
lips.
So you like the bit of Ojama look?
Yeah, and a king.
Yeah, yeah,
Gonna look after me.
True.
Gonna look
Yeah,
after
fair
me.
That's
enough.
true.
I
Life
will.
sorted.
I will. Yeah, life sorted.
yeah.
Fusion. So if I'm feeling.
You did say earlier that you are all about fusion.
Yeah. So yeah, exactly. Fusion.
Anything
And
fusion.
if anything happens, like if we're feeling frisky, you can divide into more.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, shot Shane.
For that reason, Ojama hot.
Man.
Ojama hot and
There you
Ginger not.
Yeah.
Oh, yuck.
Man, big call.
What about you
Oh.
guys? What about you guys?
Nah. Oh, we've been going. Do we have time?
Oh,
I don't
what?
think we do.
I don't think
Oh, you tell me, because it's your setup. Do we have time to go through one more?
I don't think we do.
I think the
Nah,
time's about to
sorry,
run
bro.
out. Oh man.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, well, hey man, thank you
Oh,
so
Yeah.
much for
Thank you for having
us
us on
on.
here, bro. Thank you for having
What?
us on here.
No, we
But
got.
we really,
Yeah. No,
it's
we-
running
I
a
think
bit
it's
hot. Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Just because of the memory in
Hey,
there.
Well-
next time you're on Hundy Hippos, we're gonna expect both of you to answer.
Well, next
Ojama
time you're
hot.
on Everything Goes, you have to answer it.
I promise I will.
Yeah,
Next
you
time
have
I
to.
will.
Awesome.
You have
Okay.
to.
Yeah.
Jack, you never answer it. You have to remember that.
No, but it's the timing though.
But you,
It really
you
is
could have
because-
answered it by the time we were
Nah,
arguing this
no,
night.
we really could not have because we really need a.
Hey, respect to that.
Okay, I mean,
though.
it's your setup. It's
Yeah.
your setup. I need to respect the host.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, well.
I
big
know.
time.
Good-
Big time.
Nice question though. Nice.
Thank
question.
you. Well, you have
Yeah.
to tune in next time to hear Jack answer it.
Yeah. Awesome. Thanks
I
guys for
will.
listening.
Yeah.
Promise.
Jack will answer it. He
definitely
promised.
promise.
You heard that.
Awesome.
Well-
All right, guys, keep tuned.
We're out here. We're out of here.
See you
All right.
guys.
Thank you very much, Pascal.
Thanks,
Thanks for
Pascal.
having us,
Thank
bro.
you, Hippos,
Also,
for
Really
being here.
appreciate it.
Awesome, man.
And look,
Appreciate you.
go follow us on everything.
And me too.
Yeah, and Pascal.
That's
Bye. Love you.
Oh man, love you guys. Shout
Love
out
you.
50
Shout out.
cent
Shout
vitamin
out.
water.
all. And
Glasso, vitamin water.
parrot dog.
And
Parrot dog.